What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Thesis, aka Thesis himself, from Vaping with Thesis. That's right, God bless it. Now look, bitches. Okay, some mother trucker. So real quick, we are going to be doing some housekeeping real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and add this, and we're going to share this shit on Twitter. Give me a second, guys. Hit that like button while I mute this fucking background noise. Swagger bumps. Get that pop out. Josh K. Shit. So real quick, I want to give a big shout out to my nephew Justin sitting right here next to me, and I wanted to give a just touch on some serious stuff for a second. Y'all know. Let me see. Bam. Live now. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Go. Command paste. Then we got bam. Vape. Wait. Command V. No, command Z. We delete. And then we command. Then we fucking hashtag vape life. And then we do that NinjaMilitia. What we getting at? Oh, so I was telling him a lot. I was actually telling him not a lot, but just enough so he knew the amount of support that we saw after the passing of my brother, after the passing of his father. And I wanted to personally say thank you to all you guys in the vape community, in the NinjaMilitia, the Hazers, Jay Hayes, so on and so forth. Everybody means the fucking world to me. But he's staying for the weekend, which is super dope. He brought down his V6 Mustang, which is kind of like, I don't know, bringing non-alcoholic beer to a party. That's just my personal preference. Remember I was telling you about my boy who had that super sport in the GTO?
Yep.
This is we call him the hacker Redbeard. That's him right there.
Hey, how's it going?
This will tell you I gained a bunch of weight. Is that I broke his rear shock.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It was an airbag. He broke an airbag.
I broke an airbag. It was kind of depressing. So I want to introduce everyone to the panel real quick. We got Andrew O'Bright, this motherfucker with his sexy H hat. That stands for hot.
Yeah. Hey,
say hello.
How's it going, everybody? Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
We got Stroke Diesel. This is Mike right there out in Salinas. That's a joke. We got Ray Romano.
What's up, sir? How's it going?
And we got Sergio Capasota. And we're muted.
Hey, how you doing?
Jesus. How's it going, bro? That was loud as fuck. And then where did Ray go? Say hi, bro.
What's up?
Okay, there we go. All right, my Ninja Kitties. Make sure your shit is on mute unless you guys are talking and you have a point to be made. We're going to touch on some cool shit. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, hit up the chat real quick and get that pop out once. Pop out chat. It's a pop out life. Sergio, can you mute us again quick, please? Thank you, bro. I just hear that background. I don't want to hear that traffic. Okay, we got, right now it's the Josh K, Roy Gooden, Ray Lopez, Big Doc. What's going on, Big Doc? Bam Bam, David Humston, Rez Dunn, Stormtrooper Rabbit, Knocks Out, Vapor Hayes, Andrea Bressett, Mandy. Oh, hold on. So real quick, I'm going to go ahead and address the title. It is 100% clickbait. What I meant by finally single is Justin has broken up with his female, and he is finally single. So we're going to try to get him some by the end of the show. So if you got some and you're how old are you? 19. So you are of legal age. You are what I would like to call you're moving from the tadpole stage to now you're a tadpole stage with a dick and a mustache. That's basically the only difference between 15 and 19. Just you got dick and mustache, bunch of testosterone. You're filling up with semen and hormones. It's time to get some So real quick, I want to just address that. Back to the comment section. David Humston, Storm Troopers, Bearded One Fishes. We got Chris in the motherfucking building from St. Louis. Andrew Bressett, Resden, Hobag, some clickbait ass shit. Fucking damn it. Bearded One. Loving hockey. I feel it. Lots on the show tonight. Yes, Roy Goodine. P.S. And the reason why I only put the link for the $5 and up is because there is a troll that we've been watching in the vape community who's been flagging shit on YouTube and shit, and I'm curious on where they sit. And a couple of new people that joined the Patreon page at the $1 level that I went and did some research on, and their names don't actually exist. So it gets me a little sketchy, Sketcherston. And apparently,
Matt was saying something about like he got a bunch of videos flagged.
Yes,
and they're demonetizing some vape videos.
Oh, if you could just see the back end, bro. So there's a reason behind it. It's not anything, to hurt anyone's feelings. So guys, make sure you hit that like button. So I want to talk about some shit real quick, some serious stuff. Okay, when's the last time you got poo?
Ooh, probably about 2 weeks ago.
That's a long time. Nothing
It is.
fucking time.
It sucks.
This gathering of the PUA is brought to you by podjuice55.com, coupon code thesis15, and then we got motherfucking broke dick. Did you guys see that shit I posted on Patreon page? $100,000 giveaway.
I entered that.
You dude.
So
my
do
sponsor
you
and I
have any?
entered that.
Do you have any idea how much some of the big companies make, like Naked?
A bunch? Is it like $7?
I could give you some. I could give you some numbers that would blow your
Give me
mind.
some
And
numbers.
when you look at like Naked 100 has done like $500,000 donations to advocacy, and that's awesome. That's amazing. But when you actually find out how much a month they make, it's like, oh, all right. So you gave $20.
What in comparison to what they actually make in a month? Give me an
It's
example.
not even like.
This is some juicy information. Pardon the
I
pun.
can't say because I'm not 100% sure. Like the person that gave
Oh,
the information.
okay,
to
so
me,
be what is that word called?
when I say
Conservative with it.
no. When I say $20, I mean $20. Like that's not a joke.
Holy
like-
fuck, bro.
Yeah, no, it's
On some real
not
shit.
not even a drop in the bucket for some of these people. So yeah, I mean, if they're giving away $100,000, you should just question how much they're making a month.
I feel bad. I thought it was the biggest giveaway ever done. Like the largest juice giveaway on planet Earth of all time history.
Well, they shouldn't just be giving away juice. What they should be doing is donating to Safada or VTA or something.
Do we know if they are?
Nasty juice, I can't say. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wouldn't speak on it because I don't know.
Well, how will we make some shit up?
To my knowledge, no, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I know.
You're just trying to get Andrew in trouble.
Yeah, a little bit. Andrew, so can we speak on the VML situation, or whether or not it is anything at all going on?
Nothing. No, there's nothing at the moment. There's not a lot going on at the moment.
Okay. Because I just shouted East out in the
Yeah, good.
I didn't
Did
know.
you get my package, by the way? I forgot.
Never got your package, which it's surprising.
It's no. It should be. It'll probably be there. What's today? Saturday. It'll probably be there Monday.
This motherfucker just look at his watch.
Yeah, the 20th. I was looking at the
Didn't see
date
anything.
on my watch
Your date's correct on your watch?
because it's a fucking Apple
It's a smartwatch.
Ooh, fancy pants with some AirPods and some fucking tampons that come with them, bro. Anyway, guys, what the fuck's going on for the weekend? How are you guys feeling right now? Andrew, Stroke Diesel, I'm curious. How was your week?
My week?
Yeah,
My week
P.S.
was
guys,
good.
if anyone's sitting in here wanting to talk about vape shit, that's not what this is about. This is literally just like the Patreon page.
Wait, can I talk about two
fuck
vape things
up,
that
dude.
happened this week?
No, can't bring up
All right,
vape
fine.
products.
All right.
Uh,
You know what, Justin? This is like a complete shit show. Welcome to the shit show.
Thank you.
This is how this goes. So this is just me wanting to be selfish, and I want to just talk to my friends. Y'all are just basically in on the conversation, okay? Lisa, hold on. This is your job, bro. You're supposed to be addressing the chat right now. Address the chat.
Don't let him boss you around like that. He doesn't talk to Mandy when Mandy does that.
Fuck yeah, I do. It's also because the difference is Manny can beat me up. All right, Andrew, go ahead. What were you saying, bro? I'm sorry.
Oh no! In Connecticut this week, we had on Wednesday there was part of the legislation for a 75% wholesale tax, and it looks like there's going to be some talks between just our Safada lobbyists, myself, and the head of the finance committee about getting that tax removed altogether. The people at the table were also Juul lobbyist, Altria lobbyist, VTA lobbyist, and RJR lobbyist. And the head
RJR
of
lobbyists in the same
Yep.
team?
Yep. And all of them were at the same table as us, and they actually the head of the finance committee specifically pointed us out and said, "You're the only responsible players that I see at this table. I don't want to hear from the rest of you. You and I are going to have a private conversation."
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Talking about you specifically?
Well, Safada specifically, yeah.
Holy shit. That's a big in, if you ask me. That's
Yeah.
that's like I don't know, busting the nut in the virginity status. You know what I'm saying?
Because all the rest of them want a cent per milliliter tax. They don't want the 75% wholesale, but they also want to propose their own tax to put the rest of us out of business.
And they fucking acknowledged the fact that that was the case.
They know that they want to cut the pod system out, and so they know that they want to talk to us. So that was super promising.
Here.
Yeah. So we had a text proposal of our own, but now after that conversation, we're going to try to get every ounce of verbiage removed and have no tax, hopefully.
That's fucking amazing. That's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Can anyone else in this chat say something smart like that? Keep it going. Maybe we can. I don't know.
Ditto.
Texas had a big thing going on this week. I think they got something removed from their legislation this week.
You know what's pretty crazy is the fact that, and I'll just touch on this with Minnesota specifically, Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Just the areas I've been to in terms of not North Dakota, excuse me, and Illinois. So in terms of our areas, especially like Illinois, you got Minneapolis, St. Paul being larger cities and shit. The thing is with the Twin Cities being like it is, it's a giant market. It's the third or fourth in the United States for radio. So they'll give you an idea of Tank. How'd you get in here?
I just saw the door close behind you.
Fuck! I think Finance Manny brought Tank in. So, here's some water. So it's really difficult once something passes in all of these cities, because when you say the word the Twin Cities, you're talking about they're all different cities, but it's Minneapolis, St. Paul right next to each other, and they're all in different counties. They're all in different townships. You know what I'm saying? So like Bloomington, for example, is technically Minneapolis, but it's ruled under a different city council. Mm-hmm. So, but Minneapolis council, how do you say it? It overpowers the other one. But
yeah, it's a subsidiary, right?
Yeah,
Bloomington is a subsidiary of Minneapolis.
Yeah, so like when you type in Mall of America, it says Minneapolis, but really it's in Bloomington. What they ended up by doing was banning all vaping inside of indoors, including vape shops. I was like at that, like fighting for weeks. It was no bueno. But then Minneapolis said no, we're cool with it. But then Bloomington still now says you can't vape indoors, and it's affected one of the first vape shops in the United States. It's affected their business to the point where like they can't test liquids during the wintertime. Like you go into a vape shop, negative 25 degrees out here in Minnesota, no one's going to go outside and test one liquid at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got a knuck test.
You got a what?
I mean, that's how a lot of people do it now.
Look straight up on the wrist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, but it's not the same. You know, it's not the same.
I know.
It's not the same. Especially like when you feel it go down to your throat and it hurts and you just want to pull it back out. Oh, dude, clouds.
But the other thing that happens was yesterday I did an interview with an alternative media outlet. So I've done all like our mainstream media outlets, and 50% of the time my interview gets cut from what actually gets posted on the 5:00 news or whatever. So this guy contacted Safada, and I went back and forth with him for a little while, and then he came and interviewed me. And he's somebody who he doesn't have any advertiser backing yet. His entire income is from Patreon, actually, but he's an independent media outlet. So he's online. It's called Meuum Media, MIEUM media.com. Go check him out.
M-U-M what?
MIEUM media.com. Media.com.
Media. Okay, like Jason.
So he was a super nice guy. He came and talked to me, and I told him straight up, like I did a little research into what he's about, and he's that he's a great bridge, because he's not that 30-second media outlet where you have that one story that lasts 30 seconds and that's all the information you get. And he's also not Joe Rogan that sits there for 3 hours and interviews somebody. He's like a 10 to 15 minute interview, so you get a little more information than you do from mainstream, but you don't have to sit there for a couple hours during your commute and listen to him.
It's for like 19-year-olds with tampons and shit. It's not for men who listen to conversations.
Right. It's the in between. So we had a great conversation.
You call that masturbation where I come from.
Yeah. Okay, sure. We had a great conversation. On camera it lasted about 20 minutes, and in person he stayed for 2 hours to listen to what our industry was all about, and he was super interested. as soon as I said study, he was like, "Oh, so you have the facts on your side?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what our whole industry is about, is facts."
Did you ever show him dildo-shaped mods, like mech mods specifically, like this?
Well, because
dagger?
he did ask. He was like, "Well, what about? I heard about mods that blow up," and so I showed him a mech mod, and I said, this is what you're talking about. This is the one piece of equipment that killed the only person in our industry because of misuse, and so I explained exactly what happened, and he was just very interested. He wanted to know everything, and it was a really, really good interview. Let's see. I mean, we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
It was specifically regarding Tobacco 21 in Connecticut.
Okay.
Because I mean, that's just going to pass.
Well,
but
touch on that real quick, because that's something that everybody knows about.
Tobacco 21 is raising the age of all tobacco products, including vapor, from 18 to 21. In Connecticut, it's going to pass. We have pretty good insight that we just can't waste any time on it because everybody's against us. They really, really, really want it out of high schools, and they think that's the answer to get it out of high schools.
Not the answer. In fact,
it's not. No, it'll only help people. It'll only fortify smokers for an extra 3 years.
Exactly, 100%, 100%. I want to touch on that real quick. One of the worst things, if you're watching this, you're underage, shut the fuck up, stop watching. This is not for you. You guys, and I say you guys, meaning anyone that's under the age of 18, is ruining our industry. You're fucking over this entire industry. If you want to see vaping around in the for the next decade, that is the number one killer in vaping. Is seeing fucking kids. And I just saw it the other day on the west side. There was a group of like 3 kids like passing around a fucking Juul. Juul is the goddamn enemy as far as I'm concerned. It's too accessible. The other part is, though, that I've noticed a lot is like you got these Enjoys, you got these I forget the name of them, not just Blue, but other shithole brands. Views, there it is, that you see nonstop in convenience stores. And it's something to where it gets to the point where I'm so fucking livid over it. I told the gas station owner who just bought this gas station right across the street from my house, not to. He asked me about it. I had my Vaping with Thesis t-shirt. He asked me about vaping, blah, blah, blah. I got him into it. And then I told him, but I would really appreciate it if you did not carry those products. He's like, why is that? And I told him the story behind it. And he's a super grassroots small business owner. He understands. And he's like, I will not carry it. And he's so far stayed true to his word. He's been here for like a little over a year, roughly thereabouts.
So what you should do is help him, set him up with a good wholesaler of open vapor products.
That's not a bad idea.
That's what you should. Yeah.
Well, like Simply Vapor locally here has been around, since basically the beginning, 2009ish, and they cater specifically to tobacco shops, which I don't support. But I'm also aware that because of liquid being in tobacco shops, it helps people quit. And
there's a nuanced conversation there of where is the most effective force. And if you sell tobacco, obviously you have some stake in tobacco, but that is the forefront of where you can make a smoker switch.
Yeah, and that I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you guys. Like, granted, when I started, there was maybe 15, 20 vape shops nationwide. So I did get my start in vaping through a goddamn truck stop, and then after that, a actual tobacco shop, and then within that same summer, I found a vape shop locally. I had to travel 40 minutes to get there, but I found one. You know what I mean?
The first shop I ever went into was a head shop. That had a vape, like literally one of the first cartomizers.
That's amazing. What's going on, Zados? So another thing I was going to touch on was with the tobacco shops is that it's become, with head shops, it's fun. It's hilarious because it's become stigmatized here in the beginning anyway with Clown Glass. And you got these companies like the giant, international company that's made here in Minnesota, the Clown Glass, where you can throw it up a brick wall and it won't shatter the piece. But they not only wouldn't carry vape shops in their shops, they were starting to basically do the opposite. They were anti-vaping because it was making paraphernalia look bad. I'm like, bro, let's go ahead and think about this real quick. Yeah, right. And they were saying that since the vaporizer products since THC is now becoming more readily available in vaporizers, that it's killing their industry. So now they're anti-vapor. And I'm like, that is the most bogus. That's because you're not willing to shift.
Yep.
You're just stuck in your way and not willing to shift with the market. And you're going to blame an entirely different industry for killing yours. Right. That's just how innovation works. If you're not willing to evolve, then die with the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Well, and the thing, I mean, I've been just interested in the cannabis industry recently, just as a whole, and I've been watching a couple shows, and the big thing right now is they're learning so much about cannabis where you don't want to burn it. I mean, burning it is bad. You're not getting the most out of the plant that you can, and so you want to keep it at an even temperature all the time, and that really releases all of the THC and or THCA and the THC, and that's what's actually psychoactive. And you have to, there's like chemistry behind it. It's really interesting. I mean, just from an outside perspective.
100%. What is your thoughts on doing rails of coke off a prostitute?
I'm all for it. Oh, sorry. I mean, what?
That's terrible, Andrew.
He'll just edit that out.
Yeah, I have to edit that out. Stroke Diesel. What are your thoughts about doing rails of cocaine off just fucking prostitutes' booty cheeks?
Sometimes it's gotta happen, right?
It's gonna happen. Now, I've never done a drug aside from weed, alcohol, and raised dog's dander. If you see her, she's got dander like a motherfucker, and I snorted the shit out that bitch. It looked like a line of cocaine off her back, but it was just dandruff. It's terrible. Ray,
You ever try to snort a line off a hairy back? It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
No, what Andrew is saying is true.
Thesis tried to do that off me. It was real bad.
It's real strange.
Off the beard?
No, off my
the back.
Yeah.
The weird part is when he gets a haircut, like when he takes his shirt off, it looks like he's wearing a t-shirt still.
Yeah.
So just shave it in the form of a tank top.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my hairdresser does. It's just like a line in the back, and I just wear a sweater all the time. It's fine.
No, but what you're saying is true, man. Like about, this whole thing about kids not, that's going to stop it. No, it's not. Guess what's going to happen? Cigarettes are going to be cheaper than buying vape stuff or juice or anything like that in general. Guess what they're going to go to? I think there was just something published recently that said that because of this crackdown in certain states, that the tobacco use amongst teenagers has gone up a little bit because of it. Mm-hmm. And I was watching this. I was watching something on YouTube, and it was this. I forgot what her name was, but she was talking about as African American lady, and she was talking about like the flavors is a thing, and adults don't want to do that, and because of the flavors, and it's like it's understandable, but like that's not what it was meant for. You know what I mean? That's not. They didn't. Vape industry people out there didn't invent. The e-cigarette or all these juices for kids. They invented it because, hey, I like the taste of gummy bears. Hey, I like the taste of Jolly Ranchers, or I like the taste of certain products. Mm-hmm. I love donut flavor. I love donuts. I mean, look at me. Shit. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm the same way.
Damn. And that's just a sad part because they take it to this level. And apparently this lady, her father and her mother, or her father had died of like emphysema or something like that. So she was on a crusade to like, that was abolish. Yeah,
that was one of the San Francisco legislators.
Yeah, and it was like
the her grandparents had died from smoking. Is that the same lady? Yeah.
And it was like, dude, if you're on a crusade about it, good, but know your stuff before you even talk about it, because the way she was talking about it, there would have been so many rebuttals that people could have, put out there. It's like saying, oh, we should get rid of all guns because guns kill people, and if kids get guns, then they're going to kill other kids. And it's like, dude, it's not, guns are not meant for kids. They're meant for adults, to go either hunting or for recreational use or for home protection. It's not supposed to be in the hands of kids. The same thing with e-juice and flavored e-juice. It's not meant for kids. It's meant for people like us that don't want to kill ourselves with smoking cigarettes.
Well, the biggest thing you can do is always reference Dr. Farsalinos' study of 75,000 vapors, who over 90% of them started vaping with flavors other than tobacco and menthol.
Yep.
That's it. Straight up 70,000 or, upwards of 60,000 people out of 75,000 started with flavored vapor products. So that's what helps people
good talk.
Switch.
What's going on, Joshua? We're talking about some weird shit. I think it's called vaping.
We don't do that on this channel. You know better.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. Real quick, just so you guys, anyone that's confused about what's going on, Trent E. And went up to Sweden, got several people in here from Sweden. People who are talking about the title of the shit. It's I'm Not Single. My nephew Justin is single. Josh, meet Justin. Josh.
What's up?
Josh met your dad.
Good to meet you.
Which is great. So 420. He's single. We're trying to get him some puh. So anyone in this industry, anyone in the area, Josh, no, anyone who got that puh. He hasn't been laid in 2 weeks. Bro. Invite that Eddie bitch.
I did.
Okay. Get some puh. Just not here, not in the studio. And sure as fuck ain't gonna be in your little ass Mustang, bitch. I couldn't sit in no seats. It's not meant for men. That's for like 19-year-old skinny boys. Anywho, back to this Andrew.
Can we talk
situation.
about a V6 Mustang real quick?
Yes, let's just do it, please.
All right.
Why would you even get him started, Andrew? Why? You started.
Why
You
is
started,
that?
you finished it.
Justin, sell that shit and get a scooter. You're better off.
Get a ruckus.
A ruckus. There you go.
Get a ruckus.
Get an ATV.
Justin, you drive whatever the hell you want.
Exactly, I agree.
Just a vehicle.
He paid 20
On a side-
G's for
It's a powder
V6.
blue. It's powder blue, Justin. Help yourself.
I bought a Mazda 3 3 days after I bought it. The next like 10 people who I also saw driving that exact same car, girls.
Oh my god! Hold on. We have to real quick say some prayers.
Doesn't matter.
Vapor Haze said 3 years he hasn't been laid. Can somebody please? I will buy Vapor Haze some puh. As soon as that Patreon check comes, I will purchase you some. I think it's called adultworkers.com or adultworkers.org or some shit like that.
Isn't there like a back page or some shit?
No. It's legal because it's escort. It's not like full blown sex.
It's friendship. Yeah.
Yeah,
Friendship.
you're paying for friendship for a night for 20 minutes or whatever it takes. Just
Have you
different.
heard of Tinder?
Yeah.
Tinder as well.
Tinder's
I mean, come on,
the
guys. Brian, can you read this shit, bro? Please.
Read it.
This
All
is your
right.
job. You're gonna get fired real quick.
Trust me, it's not your job. I've done that many times.
It's your fucking
He
job.
blames you for everything. You just kind of gotta.
We only have 44 people
Tell me
watching.
shut the
This
hell
is
up.
your fault, Justin.
This is all my fault. I agree.
Listen. Oh shit, we got Justino. ¿Qué pasó?
What up?
What up, son?
Justino, I'm finally using my EUC coils in my billet box.
You know,
I
I
just
saw
started
that.
it this week.
I saw that glorious beard of yours, and I had to ask.
Thank you. I owe you money and things.
We'll take
What
trade.
kind of things?
Favors, physical.
You know.
This video,
Sensual.
this live just got interesting.
Well, no, when I came in, I heard something about saying, comfort and care, right?
Exactly. We call that CAC, comfort and care. It's basically it's CAC, aka equals blowjob, BJ. So it's a CAC to the BJ. So you got comfort and care, which is butt touching, kissing, hugging, nipple rubbing, ball licking. All of a sudden, you're getting deep throat status. That's marriage material.
If you like it, then you should
There's
put a
so
ring
many-
on it.
It got
There's so
really
many
quiet.
people in there's so many people in the live stream that when I'm looking at it here, I can't see Justin's face.
Yeah, you have to click on it.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to click on it like this. Can you see Justino? What about Justin? How's that?
Oh, Justin,
Okay, because there's 2 Justins. We got Justino.
I can see Justin. I can't see Justin, but I can see Justino's pretty face.
I know Justino's got a pretty face, doesn't he? Hold on, you
Oh,
can't
right,
see.
you're using your phone. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Hold on, now real quick. Andrew, just touch back on that weird vaping thing. If we're gonna be talking serious about some real shit, and I'm being dead honest, where, because you have more of an in than I do, even with a liquid portion of the industry. Where does the industry stand in terms of all these patents that were taken out a few years back, like propozole,
What?
and then fefazanol, and then some zitronol, and then what was that one? The generic version for Prozac.
You mean vapable? All those
Vapable
vapable?
prescriptions, yeah.
No.
Just because you add ball at the end of it does not make it a medication. Remember
Sure
that.
does.
So
No.
Shut the
anything.
fuck up a ball.
Yeah, fuck it all that stuff.
So almost nothing will be able to be vapable and still be still have a good absorption rate. Prozac, no, I mean you're not talking about anything that's going to be really vapable.
It would have to be like tincture status, right? Like in the mouth, like
Yeah, it would have to. You'd have to ingest it. There's
The oth-
vapable
other-
is not the same thing.
It's not. It's ingested and it's absorbed differently, but you can. So this is in the 90s. I remember this actually happened. I was talking to Jay about it, I was talking to Grim about it at one point. There was a
Then it wasn't in the 90s.
There was it late night? Yeah, I thought it was in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s.
You're talking to Grim and Jay in the 90s?
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, about a medication that was that, and then including nicotine. It was a quit smoking. It was one of the first vape products.
Nicotrol is what you're talking about.
I don't know if it was Nicotrol. I know what Nicotrol is. I don't know if that's what it was. Hold on. How you spell it?
Basically, though, what you're saying is it's more of a Listerine strip than an actual vape.
Yeah, wait, what are you talking about?
Was it Nicotrol?
Nicotrol was the inhaler.
Yes, that's one of them.
Literally an inhaler.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about literally had a plume of vapor. Now, regardless
of
how, for one of them was for quitting smoking, the other one was for a different medication, but it was used for it wasn't like probuterol and shit. It was something different. It was I don't even want to put a name to it because I don't remember what it was. But the other one was for quitting smoking. It came with a plume, but in the same plume that you would get out of an albuterol inhaler. In the same
that one was
fashion.
Nicotrol then.
So
that's the only one that was ever FDA approved that was like an inhaler of nicotine.
But it would come out, like I said, as a plume.
Yeah, it wasn't
super, like clouds.
Yeah, no, it was super. No. It wasn't like a vaporizer. It was just an inhaler that happened to have.
No, by definition, that has an atomizer. Anything that atomizes, regardless of whether it's heat or whether it's pressure, is an atomizer. Like in the same way fuel injection works, it atomizes the fuel.
It would. All right, sorry. So if you want to say atomizer versus vaporizer, yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about in terms of atomization.
Yeah. I mean,
so there's sorry.
Go ahead.
I remember the Nicotrol. I mean, it's really interesting because like I'm an asthmatic and I use like those rescue inhalers my whole life so that I wouldn't die. Basically,
get back to New York City because right now you're in a garage and I can't hear you or see you, Doug.
Okay, can you see me now?
Now I can hear New York City.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I hear horns and angry taxi drivers. Right.
Taxi drivers and gunshots. You talking to me?
Let me step inside this store.
You want to go stay at his house a little bit in New York?
Definitely.
Come through.
Let's go.
You'll definitely get
the size of this table.
NYC.
The only thing he asks is that you have to sleep naked on his couch.
Yep.
He might get some poo, but I'm not saying it's good poo.
But it's going to be some poo. They're going to have nicknames like Cinnamon and Prancer.
You know, it's sort of we do a what do they call the Scared Straight program where it's like you know I got taken to Rikers Island prison when I was a kid.
No, did you?
14, and they lock us in the maximum security part of it.
And they let you out?
Did they get you like scared? Like when they say scared straight, do they mean like they had butt sex with you? Like you thought you might be gay, then you got so scared you went back to being straight?
No. So Rikers is a place where like if you have to do less than a 1 year bid, that's where they put you. But however, they have a special section for people who are doing like 25 to life for when they have their trials. They'd bring them there, and those are the people that they put us in with, and literally to leave.
So it's not like
it's an island, right?
Excuse me?
It's an island, right?
Okay. Yes.
Justino have a arrest for you? Sure.
All right, Justino, we're gonna have to put you on mute until you get back in service, Doc, because I can't hear you or understand you. Stroke Diesel, how was your week, bro? Why don't you be honest with me?
It was long. A long week.
Was it long? Like
that's what she said.
That's what I was gonna say. I that's fine, but how was your week?
It was good. It was good. Just worked a lot this week.
Boring as fuck so far.
Yeah, pretty boring.
Talk some shit, bro. I want you to tell me about that one time.
That one time.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? The fuck up.
Oh, let's talk about water pistols for a second.
Okay, now we're into something fun.
Yeah.
So, but all right, this is bad news. Did you see about the water pistol militia down in New Mexico that's holding immigrants?
No.
This is going to make us all look real bad.
Why?
Okay, one, I'm really intrigued.
We too.
I have not heard about this.
Yeah, no, there's
Two.
literally a
It's
bunch
gonna
of
make us look bad, huh?
yeah, no, it's like a militia with water pistols in like the assault water pistols.
Oh my good God.
Yeah, and they're just
Justino,
holding
thank you so much, bro.
hundreds of immigrants.
Drink from the PP cup. I got it.
All
that
I'm picturing
cross
is
the
like
border
I'm picturing like a 6-year-old with a squirt gun going like, get back
with a Nerf gun. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
So real quick with these, what do you say make us look bad? You mean because it's called the militia?
Well, no, it's making water pistol owners of America look bad.
Oh,
because they're using assault water pistols.
What a fucking bunch of douche monkeys, huh?
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. It's
and when you say they're
bunch of
holding
bad people,
immigrants.
Yes, so they illegally cross the border, and then these militia water pistol members are holding them hostage, pretty much.
Because they don't know that they're water pistols.
Well, no, they're not water pistols.
Oh, fuck. These
remember how we talk about water pistols?
Yes, I remember now. So let me tell you guys a story about water pistols, right? So what Andrew is specifically speaking on is water pistols that hurt. But we can't talk about it on YouTube. For
high pressured water pistols. Is what you're saying.
High pressure water pistols.
Yeah.
They're super soakers, if you will, with the extended tank. They have the extended. That's how you know they're
with the
good.
backpack.
With the backpack, and they have EOTech laser sights.
With individual water cartridges.
Yes,
and they have
water
muzzles
pellets
on these water pistols.
But don't confuse that with Muslims. They don't have muzzles on the water pistols. They have muzzles. And they all have hair triggers. You just pull it once and they fucking squirts a lot more than you'd think.
You have a couple settings. Pew, 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 and pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, the pew squared is where you want to be in reality because you're going to waste a lot of water. You're going to have to hook up to a hydrogen pump. You don't want any of that stuff. And listen, you ever think you see a porn star squirt? You ain't seen shit until you had yourself a bushmaster with the we'll call that a hose master. We have a hose master with a dump stock, which is where you dump a lot of water. And when you dump, it's a lot like dump squat. Motherfucker, are we the only one that know what you and I are talking about?
Yeah, I guess that's it. Sorry, well, let's just move on. I guess.
Can we get some likes for the water pistols, Mike Riddle? Oh my God, 1,000 pleasure. I remember those triple shots. I think they really think we're talking about water pistols with a capital H. Justino Rodriguez says home in 10. All right, sounds good. Gomer Pal, I fucking sent you the invite, bro. Like, so anyone in the $1 Patreon, this is not anything against you guys. It's Christy Moody. Only reason why is because like there's some weird shit going on in the Patreon pages. Jay's dealt with it, Matt's dealt with it, I'm dealing with it. Or I haven't, but I don't want to deal with it. And there's some sketchy shit that goes on. I don't want to give them any more shit. Subaru nerds, how's it going, bro? Smash that like button. Subaru, you're in where you are, Montana? I think it's Montana, right? Right? You don't know the biography of each and every one of the viewers?
No.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Subaru, do you have a not vaped in Subaru? Because that's worth a lot more.
Trust me, Justin.
Ask
he doesn't
Ray.
know all of them either. He knows most, but
Justin, he doesn't know where I live, and he came to my house, so don't worry about it.
He lives.
I can see that
on the East Coast area. We're 20 minutes from the ocean, and like half hour from New York City, and like we're a half hour from everywhere.
All right.
So it had to be like Rhode Island or some shit, right?
Right.
Thank you. See, he knows when to agree. Something along those lines.
Half hour from everything, somewhere near New York.
Yes.
Rhode Island.
I think they call that Rhode Island or something or Maryland. Connecticut is where it's at. Fuck y'all, motherfuckers. It's in Hartford. Boom. Sauce.
There you go.
Very close to Hartford.
Very close to Hartford. From Hartford. Except for they don't talk like that. He talks, and when you go there, it looks just like Minnesota. The only real difference is that sometimes you'll hear that Pennsylvania accent from people visiting from across the border, like the same way we hear Wisconsin accents, which is basically just a slurred, drunken Minnesota accent. You hear that "whom," and I want to. I've never ever wanted to choke somebody as bad as when I hear people say the word "whom" or the main accent, and when a woman speaks with the main accent, I've never wanted to harm myself, but I'll tell you what, I got real fucking close from popping the kniff out and shoving this directly into my retina. right?
Right.
That's what that makes me feel like. You ever hear an accent that makes you angry?
I don't think so. No.
How
Oh,
is shoving a kniff in your retina gonna cancel out the?
that's what I'm
Sound
saying.
in
That-
your ears.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are thinking logical. What I'm trying to say is the fact that when someone's got an accent that's so fucking annoying, you start doing things that don't make sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. See, Justin is getting his job back super quick. Oh, fuck you, Ray. Good. Do you still keep that sign just kicking it everywhere?
Yeah, it's right next to the computer. That's for you.
Me too, yeah.
Tell me, bro, have you tried to have sex in the Mustang yet?
No, I have not.
You know why, right?
Why?
Because I've peed in cups bigger than that interior. The visibility and the way that you drive that poor car, I've never felt worse from a car except for you when you drive and maybe when an old lady drives. You ever see them? They have one foot on the brake, one foot on the gas. This child, I forgot what it was like being a teenager, but I grew up in old trucks, in slow, and then I had a drag racing Camaro. That blew up right after I sold it. And then I had my big ass Dodge that blew up after I sold it. But I've never had a fast car growing up. I had trucks. If that's what it's like having a fast vehicle at 19 years old, I'm buying both of my kids scooters.
You should.
Because I'm
Definitely.
not replacing another fucking transmission. I'm not.
You aren't gonna buy them a scooter.
I know.
I've seen your garage, and you'll end up making one.
Oh shit! If you saw the picture on fucking
Exactly.
the lens today, I just pulled that bitch out and got it running. I was so you guys listen. I need to make way more money. My old neighbor.
You need 40 more Patreons right now.
Dude, if we get
Easy.
40 more Patreons, we can get necessities for the channel. I need a new RC car. I need that turbo kit I was showing you. The cams get installed Monday. We're getting an RV cam. We're gonna do a 268 or a 270 without any modification of the torque converter. Woo!
Wait, 270 on what size motor?
350 5.7.
Oh, on your truck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mostly
I was gonna say a 270 is like what I want to put in my car.
Yeah, well, you can put one in a because yours is a V8, right? Yours is what?
Yeah, it's a 6-liter.
6 liter. Yeah, so yeah, you wouldn't get any modification.
366.
Yeah. So and mine is the biggest reason why I tell everyone it's because like, oh, I want it like it's logical, better gas mileage, it tows better. In reality, I just want that.
Yeah. You want that lope?
I want that lope. They call that rough idle. Idle. You know what I'm saying? Mike, can we see your Mustang? Could we show Justin what a man's Mustang looks like?
I can show later.
Not without driving it through the wall.
Yep.
Are we attached to your porn machine or your computer? I mean,
My portal to the porn world.
yeah, portal to the porn. Did you know that the I yet to own a car? Clavet Andrew Dantha, what's going on, bro? Moped. Real quick, Kelvin, you don't own a vehicle. Where do you live that you cannot own a vehicle at? Do you live in New York City with Justino? I feel like a tourist, and I'm not even there when I say the words New York City. I just have to say that it's New York because someone on the Patreon page got pissed off when I said that. I told them, oh, they live there from New York. Like, no, I live in Rochester. I'm like, okay, it's cool if you just let me say it. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Do you have longer arms than me? Can you reach this light? Bam, sluice. Oh, fuck. Whoops. There we go. Tits McGee. Hey, real quick. What do you call cow?
Justin has a light up tank. Justin, can we get rid of that light up tank?
Shut up. I don't have enough to give away right now.
Wow, really? Okay.
I'm just saying. Will you please let me replace that tank?
Yeah, you can replace it.
Do you promise that you're going to learn how to rebuild?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Publicly.
There you go.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Because no, not the second. Let's wait till we're done.
Said publicly, so.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you said yes publicly. Give that a shot.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna hit the button. Ready, steady, go. Dual stack.
What tank is that?
It's the dog tank. Oh shit! Shout out to my boy, Tenacious. I got that Keen mech mod, and I'm gonna say it out loud. Cash grab. It's the exact same shit as the fucking Dreamer with a little bit more. It looks a little bit more like a butt plug. It's the exact same fucking mod, and I'm like, And the worst part is it's better made than this one. So it's a cash grab in the same sense as the Apple is a cash grab from last year's iPhone. Does that make sense?
Who's it by? Is it by Times Vape?
By Times Vape. And it sucks because it's better. I want to bash the fuck out of it for him coming out with the exact same product with a little more knurling. I can't. It's a better product. It just is.
Is it more expensive than the Dreamer?
If it is, I'm going to fucking tell him to his face that I love it and I'm willing to pay the extra cash because it is that much nicer. I didn't think the 510 threads could get better or the battery threads. Here's some squeak. You guys want some squeak porn? Hear that?
Yeah, sounds.
The new one, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, is about 7/10 as close to what Asmodus's top end mods in terms of threads. It is fucking smooth. Here, can you grab that gold one right there, please? Listen to this shit, guys. You want to talk about, and I would put this up against the Purge mod of a couple of years ago. Not the new ones.
Oh, wait, I have a Purge. Do you want to listen to this?
Yeah.
I have a Purge right here. These are dirty threads, and there's nothing. They're super coarse. There's also about 1,000 of them.
Listen.
Can we all just look at this for a second? That's the
holy
button.
Fuck, dude. How many threads?
All right, hold on.
What's the
That's the one I want, Andrew.
Oh, I'm right there with you, Andrew.
Yes. So
I'm halfway. It's about 20 threads.
International Harvester. Let me go ahead and listen to this. This is a fucking $10 mod, basically. Ready? 1, 2, 7. That is fucking gorgeous. Now watch this. Watch. Did you hear that? Watch. 2, 1. Bro, I'm a little upset because it is a fucking cash grab and looks just like anal beads. But it fits so keenly.
Keenly?
I didn't even mean to do that. I
Hold
did
on.
not mean
What
to do
about
that.
it looking like anal beads that fits what?
Anal beads. Right there.
I bet those anal beads fit in your hand.
Real keen.
Real keenly. Real keenly. But I will say it is it's full blown much better. It's even better quality than the Dreamer. The Dreamer was a pretty mid fuck. Did I just squeak? Did you hear my voice squeak? The Dreamer was a pretty solid. Like if you look at it, this is the stack. So this one's new. I like my shit to look like straight.
No, but for the price point, the Dreamer was fucking awesome.
Oh, fucking Dreamer is awesome.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that this is better than the Dreamer.
Right.
It's got the detachable skirts. I call them skirts. I don't give a fuck what anyone else called beauty rings. They're fucking skirts. Fuck over yourself. The rip-offable skirts. The problem is that it is not removable 510 housing the same way the Dreamer is with the Ardent, which I thought was a really good gimmick. I thought, like, in terms of as far as gimmicks go, I really enjoyed the fact that Ardent RDA was attachable directly to the Dreamer, rendering the hybrid portion useless.
Oh, you mean like a culverin on the broadside type
exactly,
of thing?
Like on the broadside. Dude,
yeah.
and it was so smooth the way he did it.
That was kind of a nice feature, I'll give you that.
And he removed that from the keen, but the thing is that you can fit a 23, 24, 25 millimeter RDA on this with these skirts. That is, I've tested all sizes. It is fucking gorgeous. The voltage,
you tested all sizes.
I tested all the sizes of this fucking bitch. It drops 6 volts when it's not with a single battery. That's how bad the voltage dropped. So basically, it's dropping less voltage than a battery's even capable of. Do you guys know how terrible the quality is? It's basically made out of shoe leather.
It's wet wood.
Legitimately, it's like wet noodles. It's like putting your mech mod in a bowl of spaghetti. Perry Dubs, he said, nice mech. But I can't mess with them. I don't know Ohm's law and don't want to be that guy who blows up his face because he had no clue what he was doing. So I stay with regulated. Tommy Vapors, how's it going, bro? Oh, Tommy just said same price as the Dreamer. And I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. If this is the same price as the Dreamer, depending on what you want to go with, I want to say that Ardent is probably the best RDA for dual coil RDA, if you don't mind leakage. It's up there with the Goon 25. It comes with more problems, though. So at the end of the day, you're getting equivalent Goon flavor, close to it. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. But how smooth that those airflow slots are with the baffling on the Ardent is fucking just perfect in my opinion. It sounds flawless. But if you're not going to pick up the Ardent, you already got some 25s, some 24s, some 23s that you like. This will fit all of them. But as far as I know, yeah, it does. It's not a removable 510 housing. The button is beautiful. The mod is absolutely gorgeous as far as butt plugs go. But it fits in the hand so nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Put that in your hand. Then wash your hands after.
I would have washed it before you put it in your hand.
So you hold it like this.
Okay.
Bam. Bam.
It's called the Cali Claw.
Yeah. It's like that Cali lean they do on lifted trucks in California. It's fucking
nice.
stupid. It's nice as fuck. It's titties. Handmade in Gastonia.
Handmade in China by sweatshop workers.
She doesn't know that. It's handmade in Gastonia, where it stands from. In Texarkana. It's a lie. It's a fucking lie.
You guys are still talking about mods? I didn't know this is kind of this live stream.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Mike Riddle says, will rock my goon, love Perch Silencer. The goon is probably one of the best RDAs of all time, in my opinion, for flavor. It just is. The Jenna's up there. It's pretty good for a single coil. It's amazing. It's the best single coil one I've ever used. Let's see. What up, my little Bob Squatch? Where the fuck you been, bro? We've been talking shit on here about you all fucking night.
He's on vacation.
I was just in Florida.
Yeah, you
I'm
knew
exactly
that.
where he was.
Talk about knowing your public.
I forgot. Josh.
Oh, you know who's coming out with single coil RDA that'll be interesting? Is Kennedy.
Hold on, real quick, just so you know, if you leave, you're gone forever.
Gone forever, huh?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick.
What do you need? There's nothing for you to drink. I'm sorry, but there's not. Nope, don't say anything.
All right.
Give him a
He's
beer,
afraid. He's
for
afraid to
Christ's
be
sake.
alone.
Give him a beer.
Let him go get a
I
beer.
can't give him a beer. He's 19.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really
So
glad
give
that when I
him-
come over there, he
give him
doesn't.
Pour it in
one-
a glass that is
Give him one of
not
your
see-through.
waters. Give him one of your waters that you always drink.
Drink that water. Be a fucking man, son.
Is it real? Is it
That's
actually
just-
water?
It really is just water.
Stop. Boring.
I know. I'm sorry. He's 19. Go get a soda pop. Go get a pop.
Uncle Nas over here. Go get a soda pop.
Go get a soda pop. Get one of those fizzy bubblers. Andrea, let's see.
The kiwi watermelon.
I need another mod. Everything I buy gets stolen at NA meetings. Fucking addicts. Damn it! I'm sorry to hear that. I actually DJ for NA. Let's see. Mike Cherokee says, "What the fuck is pop? It's pop, bro." Me and Justin just had this conversation that I would not watch a movie, or my kids, that I would not watch a movie on Netflix because my kids wanted to, and it's called Duck Duck Goose. And I said, we're not watching a fucking show who incorrectly names a game. It's Duck Duck Gray Duck, not Duck Duck Goose. And
In Minnesota, it's Duck Duck Gray Duck.
shut the fuck up, man.
No,
You don't have gray ducks in California or Nevada.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we're talking about states that count, right, Josh?
Yeah.
In Connecticut, it's Duck Duck Canadian Goose.
That's just too many sibyls.
Duck Duck Geese.
But
I would totally do the Duck Duck Geese.
geese.
Duck Duck Kangaroo down the, what do they got down there? Spider Killer
Wallabies.
Snake? No, yeah, Spider Koalaby or Spider Killer Snake.
Hold on, what the fuck's a koalaby?
It's like
A hybrid between a koala and a wallaby.
yeah, duh. What the fuck? Are you not familiar with the universe of superheroes, bro? And if I was to be into that, I would say Koala Beast. That's me.
I think he just brought in Justin for eye candy so that he can get the ladies to look at the stream because you haven't let him talk since.
Oh, if anyone's got some poo, Justin needs some of that. He's 19.
Where's that girl that was on here last time?
Oh, which one?
The one that was on the live stream last time.
Christy Moody?
It wasn't Christy. It was somebody.
Amy?
Amy?
I think it was Amy. It was like her.
Oh, no, it's not her first time, but I mean, she's been around the block. Let's just be honest.
Whoa.
Well, that should make it way easier for him.
No, I didn't mean sexually, you sexist pig. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Ray just cut.
What's going on, Mighty Rose? officially. No. Dane Bentley. It's clickbait. It's my nephew who's not sitting here currently. He's single. He needs some of that.
Where's that flashlight?
Oh, it's on its way, bro.
Shit.
It's on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way. I'm so excited.
There you go. Now you can hand it out to him.
Fuck that. That's Vaping with Ken's. He's giving it to me. Did you see how big Ken was? It's gonna be all worn out.
Do you see how excited he's about it? He was like, "Fuck yeah, it's coming in the mail soon."
I'll be coming in that.
This is
box.
a secondhand. Secondhand flashlight.
Well, the idea is I wanted him to autograph it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna autograph it. And then we're gonna send it to like Jay Hayes and Suck My Mod and Grim. We're gonna have all the vape community sign it. Good. Oh, fuck you guys.
You're gonna sign it or use it, and there's just gonna be
it's gonna have a DNA
of
signature.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Dear God, I hope you just sign it with here.
Somebody's
Here's
gonna
the
pay a
marker.
lot of money.
Write a name.
You know what's fucked up, you guys? Is there's two people, and the saddest part is out of those two people, both of them are homosexual, which is fine. That's okay, but have both offered me some weird. I shouldn't say this. Snapchat's a hell of an app. It just disappears.
Can you keep our
Kick back,
conversations
Rick James.
private, Nas? Jesus, why can't you keep it private?
Can't do it, buddy. This is water cup.
Ask one for one dick pic, and you gotta tell the whole goddamn
Oh, I didn't
world.
ask for anything. I was tricked because the first picture was a hairless bubble butt in a thong. The next picture
Was a big button a smile?
it was a big something in a smile. A big old something in a smile. Tell you what, damn it, Dale.
So you've been Snapchatting with Bob?
It wasn't Bob's circumference of the moon status, but it was pretty up there, and it was fluorescent white. That shit was like. But the reason I know it was some
Glow in the
other-
daytime?
It
I feel
was
like you got that picture and you're like, that's good. I should send a picture of all my metal. That turned into that.
Bitch, you think you got?
Let's be honest. Everybody's seen his metal.
That's why I almost call it the Metal Militia, but it was taken by dirt bikers. Didn't work out. Speaking of working out, are you guys aware of the gay? That there's like a whole. There are gyms that you can't join if you're not gay. I mean, you can, but I didn't realize.
What?
Yeah. There's
more
also cruises.
exclusive.
There's also cruises too.
Oh yeah, they have dick decks, bro.
No, it's like
No, I'm speaking from experience.
LGBT cruises. Yeah, LGBT cruises
I'm
where it's
speaking from
just all that.
It's called a dick deck, and I was trying so hard to come up with like another name, but for straight, like with the booty beach, and like the bouncy bum. There's nothing as cool as having the dick deck. I'm jealous.
The breeder boat?
No. It's got to be a specific part of the boat, and the dick deck is. What did you just walk into, Justin? We're talking about gay cruises and dick decks.
He knows so much information about the dick deck.
I know. We're getting to know each other real good.
The purple.
No. The dick deck is the gays, and they have
I know.
the
Yes,
gay.
but you're looking for
The
Oh,
pub.
the equivalent. Yeah, I couldn't find anything.
The pool.
The pub pool works now, but the lip lounge, specifically for pussy lips. But that'd be a lesbian gay cruise.
Yeah, right.
That's the lip lounge. So all lips.
I think those are just called carnival. not the lesbian. I mean the straight one. They're just
Called the
anything.
Disney Carnival Cruise.
Which is fucked up. The thing is, no one wants to go to that. You got like fucking parents all with each other and like fat women.
You were looking for the straight version of that. That's it.
No. There's got to be because there's got to be like a single and ready to mingle that we can put Justin on. Like I'm trying to think the Justin bust in. That's what we can call it. Oh, the bust in. No, bust in Justin sounds like something on the gay cruise.
What you doing tonight? I'm busting the Justin.
No, busting in. Busting. Oh, good God. If
You're
I
making
was,
it so much worse.
I'm trying to think.
Is that like something like where in the middle of the night somebody named Justin busts into your room and tries to get at you?
Yeah, something like that. Something like I'm trying. Oh shit, you're
Not you, Justin. Another Justin. Not.
I love
not
how you're
you
trying to
specifically.
find somewhere for him on a cruise. There's
Minnesota.
Is that why they call it cruising? Like being gay, like when you're looking for some deer, is they call it cruising? Not like booze cruising, but like dick. So I'm trying to think of like the equivalent of dick, like the dick deck. So I know somebody who's been on these cruises, and like you have to wear, like, bro, you wear stickers, man. You wear fucking stickers, just like you had horsepower to your Mustang with stickers.
Yep.
Like you add gayness to yourself with stickers. You have green light, which is like dick deck for everybody. You have yellow light, which, let's be honest, just means dick for everybody. Then you got the red light, which is like, let me ask my partner, but let's be honest, dick for everybody. So each one of those stickers is representative of your single status. You right now are bright neon green, right? And even if you weren't, you'd be yellow like this sick color. What is the equivalent for a straight cruise? Like straight people on a cruise boat. Like you have the dick deck.
Okay.
And then like, I don't know, the cock lounge. So on a lesbian cruise, you have like the lip lounge for a bunch of pussy lips lounging up. What would be the straight version?
Ooh.
An orgy?
To be honest.
That's a hard one, isn't it?
It is.
I'm trying to think like the chimney dimney. It's got to be something rhymey and snazzy, but it's got to be a specific spot on the boat, like a hot tub. Hot tub, cock tub. See, the gay people get everything.
Yeah.
El Cruz hibbity dibbity.
Gay people have. What happened to your shirt?
I have no idea.
Did you just jerk the fuck off real quick? It's in the shape of California. Are you saying that you're San Francisco?
Yeah, I'm gonna go California.
How does the song go?
Nothing wrong with California.
Hey, California is a bunch of liberals and fucking. What is that word that I'm looking for? Cucks. Wow, we can call it the cuck buck. Cuck bucks. We got to think of a straight version. The lip lounge. Comment section. Can we get some fucking suggestions, please? So I'm not sitting here just all. The hetero hall. That's
that's good.
That is good. The hetero hall, but it'd be HALL, Andrea. HALL. Because it has to be the hallway. It just seems really like The Shining-esque if you're fucking in a hallway.
HULL.
Because that means like hall, like your
the hull of the boat.
Oh, the hull.
Yeah, hull of the boat. Yeah.
No, it's hull. It's HULL.
Yeah, HULL. Yeah.
Oh,
that's what he said.
No, he pronounced it wrong. It's hull.
Hull.
Yeah, there you go. Just like it's pop. It's in the exact shape of California. Was that on purpose?
Yeah, it's a sign.
It's the reverse.
Definitely a sign.
It's California in reverse.
Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
It's when California breaks away from the rest of the United States.
That's Texas. Liberals don't have the firepower to do anything. All right, talk amongst yourselves.
No. I'm talking about earthquakes and shit. Fissures.
Oh, he understands that, but
I get it. It's from Godang. Then we can break off for the rest of you.
Oh,
fucking kangaroo.
Fucking kangaroos.
Fucking kangaroos. You know that's where that's where it came from. Talk, Josh, talk about something, please.
Okay.
Your nip ship. Got it.
Congrats.
The nip ship.
The nip ship.
The nip ship. I like that. But then you can call it the tip ship too. You're talking about dick tips. See, the gays get
what about the nip and tip ship?
A normal fucking cruise. That's the straight one.
No, because there's. Oh, can I talk about this Caliburn quick?
Nope. Just a tip ship.
Can we talk about vaping for a second? Just the tip ship? Yeah, it's a bunch of 19-year-olds. So,
okay, I have something for you then, Nas. If you want to talk about vaping.
Oh, better be good. Oh, the profile. The profile.
Damn, dude. It uses a lot of fucking cotton, but it's fucking good.
I've got several of them behind me, and I was excited, but they also sent out, I don't know why Wotofo sent out Caliburns, who's made by UL. Is there a connection there that I'm missing? Andrew, looking at you.
No, not that I know of.
Well, UL, they sent out two Caliburns and 2 profiles. So I haven't tried the profiles yet. I heard that Matt from Suck My Mod used my wicking technique, which is super cool. I don't know how he has time machine to watch a video that I haven't put out yet. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and dub the Caliburn is one of the top pod systems I've ever used. Aside from it's a little looser than I would want, but there was 0 muting of flavor. My fucking Jewel Mint comes across as what? Justine. We're both sick. It's all good.
On a side note, Matt's RTA is really good.
I didn't know he had one. He didn't hit me up. I have his fucking number. He didn't even tell me. What a cunt.
No, it's been a while. It's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months.
Are you
What's
kidding me?
RTA called? What's...
P.S. guys, when I call him a cunt, it's love. I love Matt. Matt's one of the nicest human beings I've ever fucking met in my entire life.
He's a nice dude, yeah.
Like
very mellow and real person than he is on video.
He's a complete fucking asshole all the time.
What?
Every time I've ever talked to him, he's just a complete douchebag.
Oh, that's not my experience at all.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say that's not my experience even a little bit.
We talk on a regular basis, and he's awesome.
Yeah,
I just don't talk to him.
How was that?
It's really good. So, have you ever tasted the mint jewel pods? Right?
Mm-hmm.
It tastes exactly like that.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Don't say that on my channel. I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Jewel Mint Pod Juice 55 JEWEL Mint, not J stupid letter L Mint. Okay. Coupon code.
I feel like
15.
Justin, the fact that you've even vaped a Jewel means that you're not allowed to be on this channel.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But his background on his stupid fucking phone is a goddamn jewel.
Man.
Oh no!
Him vaping a jewel.
Hey, listen.
Kick
All
him
right,
out of the studio until he changes
I had to change my background from my ex to something else, and that was the first picture that came up.
That's how many pictures of yourself
You
vaping a
should
jewel?
have changed it to your
I was the
Rustang,
only one.
Your gay V6 Rustang.
Yeah. Your powder.
I think it's a full send right now. I think we need to change it.
I'll disagree with you, Andrew, just purely on the fact that I've tried it just to be like, yes, this is garbage. And
no. I've done the same thing.
Look, I will PayPal you $10 if you give him something out of the Patreon box.
That's fair.
And here's your new pod system. Throw away your jewel products.
Already
done. Which is really
now you need to do a video of him throwing away the jewel.
Got to make a video of him breaking it in half.
As soon as you get home, will you send me a video of you breaking it
out? You know what? No. I got a great idea. Have you seen Office Space?
Just say yes.
Wait. Office Space. You've seen Office Space where they kill the fax or the
yeah.
All right. That with the Gangster's Paradise, right? Is that the song?
Yes.
All right. With that in the background of him killing the jewel. That's your next video.
It's gonna be
welcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a pretty crazy photo. That was amazing. Andrew, that's amazing. Josh, talk about something dope.
No, you can't don't tell me what to do.
It's 420. We're all talking about dope, aren't we?
Yeah, funny. I don't know.
Excuse me. All right. Talk about something, Ray. Please, while I'm doing something cool.
So last week, I actually wanted to go back to talking about what Andrew was talking about, like a lot of the vape stores and stuff a lot of tobacco stores now turning to vape. I've actually seen them out here where it was a tobacco shop and they've added and vape to the top of their shop just because now they're selling it. But the cool thing is that I don't know if you guys do you guys have like CVS or something like that?
Yeah, of course.
Out there, so it's like right. So is in your town, does CVS still sell cigarettes or have they stopped?
They stopped.
Yeah, because like out here too, the same thing. They stopped selling cigarettes, but they still sell like the nicotine lozenges and the patches and the gum. But
yes,
they
stopped selling cigarettes, combustible cigarettes. But on the other hand, the only ones that I was just at Walgreens the other day. They still have basically what you can find at a gas station.
Really? Walgreens, not CVS.
Well, and Rite Aid. Did you see the article about Rite Aid stopping sales of vapor products?
What a fucking bunch of good people they are.
So actually, Gottlieb went after them, saying that they shouldn't have done that. But this is 3 days after he comes out with that seizure bullshit.
All right, now look at this. Speaking of Coolio, that's me and that motherfucker right there.
Damn, that's an early Photoshop right there.
Hey, fuck off. It really was.
And behind his butt, it's wavy because he tried to make his butt look big.
Yeah, it's some Kim K stats. Here, zoom in. Do you know how to do that? Don't zoom in. That sounds like the beginning of
Step 1 on how Nos breaks his camera.
So, bam, there we go. Where is it? Where's the bam? There it is.
That's at the wax museum right there.
Nah, son, that was at school. There it goes.
The Coolio went to your school?
Yeah, they had artists like every fucking week that you could work with, and I got to work with like a lot of different artists. It was fun as fuck. Here's a picture of him not paying attention to me. He was a dick. He was a dick and a half.
Miss Coolio and all of his hit song.
Exactly, his one track. Wait, did you just gender profile him and said Miss Coolio? Don't fucking
Miss Coolio.
don't misgender him.
I miss Coolio.
You're Miss Coolio now, so you're stealing someone else's name.
Fuck it, sure.
That's the Josh I know.
There he is. Just
I'm good.
Not just, you know.
Stay there, Justin.
Alrighty.
Be happier than you are, though. Please. Okay, be happier. Are you happier now? How about now? Did she send a good one?
Nos, he's trapped in a room with you. He's about as happy as he's gonna be.
Okay. All right. He's not necessarily trapped. Justino, so can I see outside your window?
You can't come back.
Right?
Can I see out of your window?
I'm on my desktop now, so it's like I don't think I could ever. I think I'm screwed.
Between you and Mike, I'm angry.
Is your camera like 8.5 feet on the ceiling, or
Can you just open the window?
It's on my MacBook Pro. iMac Pro,
I was
whatever.
saying, if it's on a MacBook, I'm gonna be really upset because you can move a MacBook.
No, I can't. I wish I could tilt it out, but here's what I want to say. Like, I don't mean to switch it up or whatever, right? But I got a feeling. I got a spider sense here, right? That Justin has not been asked this question yet, right? I want you to, Justin, by the way, beautiful name that goes with a beautiful face. I just have to tell you that. Your name is amazing.
So you might not be able to get any puh, but you'll be able to get some duh.
Yeah.
Before you continue that, Justin, remember you just used "I have a spidey sense" and you live in New York.
Yeah. Well,
hold on. Let me give a shout out to my brother-in-law. My brother is Sean Vietas, right there. What up, family? Justin and Nacho, what's going on? Analyst, we got my niece, my nephew, my brother-in-law, and you guys cannot call me Nacho. That's just for close ass family and Ray. Okay, keep going, Justino.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, I'm just a piece of garbage.
We got the okay from Mandy.
Justino can too.
We got the okay from Mandy.
But you gotta be
anyway,
Latino. That's it.
Let's get back to the special guest, like, because that honestly, I would say right now the best looking person on live. So let's just keep it real.
That's fair.
Right?
I mean, that doesn't say much, but
yeah,
sure.
but Andrew's beard is a close second. But like, let's just keep it real right now, right? I need the most embarrassing story you can tell me about your deal. Because
don't tell any embarrassing stories about me.
I need you to
Justin. No, this needs to happen.
You act like we haven't heard any, aka drilling your finger, aka pouring gas on yourself.
Oh God. Actually, now that I think about it, those might be way worse than anything he could say.
So
go ahead. I'm not even gonna talk. If you could even think of an embarrassing story, give it a shot.
We're all ears.
Oh man, I think I need a second. I want to find I want to think of a juicy one.
Yeah, take your time, but get something that like really is gonna like really just humiliate, like the shame and humiliation.
Oh my God,
right?
look at the time. It's almost 10:15 at the nighttime, guys. It's almost 10. And look, it's getting late. It's almost.
It's okay. You can go to bed. Leave Justin on. We'll all talk with him. It's all right.
He's super flush. He's feeling warm. He said he wasn't feeling well at the beginning of the session. He's like, bro,
don't worry, Nas. You go to bed. He knows how to end it. It's a big red button that says end.
It's like,
yeah, we can all end it for him.
I bring my twin brother around, like, to friends who've never met him, and he just humiliates me because he knows where all the berries he just knows where all the secrets are. He knows all the
about your brother.
Yes, we slept in the same bed too. We were 17. Yes.
Wow.
Right. That's
voluntary information.
Yeah, that was voluntary. Everyone knows that was voluntary, right?
He's just getting it out there right now. That way nobody can use it against him later.
That's how we ain't got a lot of money, Puerto Rican.
Hey, Eminem got away with it. Justino can get away with it.
Anyway, thank you. Go ahead.
That's two separate classes. Two separate classes of humans. Different species.
I'm glad at least one person in the chat fucking got that joke, and it wasn't you.
Well,
Okay, so what was your question?
Holy shit, he went
oh,
silent.
so is he a college professor?
Who?
Your brother.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Well, whoops. I have nothing to say to that.
Backfired.
Yeah. I will also tell you. So, like, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I used to be. I worked construction for a long time. Like, I worked construction from like 13 to 20 something. But then I was a motivational speaker. Yes.
13 to 20 something years?
No, 13 to 20 to about 22,
oh,
23.
You age better than Asians.
But I was a motivational speaker. I played tennis professionally. But my brother's
what?
Yes.
You Wimbledon looking motherfucker. Wait, hold on. You rich bitch, Twitch suburbanite having motherfucker. So they don't let Latinos, Mexicans, much less Puerto Ricans in the tennis tournaments. How the fuck did you pay your way to that shit? I'm genuine. Fuck this money. No. And
that's why he doesn't do it anymore.
So wait a second. Are you saying, what are you trying to say?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say odd jobs. Because my brother was a club promoter at one point. You hustle in New York.
You were a club promoter, or he was, but you fucking paid, or you played tennis, really? Or
I had a world ranking. Yeah, I was ranked.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, there was this tennis player called Arthur Ashe, who's like one of the most famous African American like tennis players to ever play, and he started up this program like in the housing projects of New York, and where like kids from the hood could like basically get after school tutoring, and keep busy. And I played on like literally the dirtiest like tetanus hypodermic needle filled playground. I learned how to play, and I got good, and I got a scholarship, and then I grew to 6'3". And it just happened. I lived in Florida. I worked at one of the best international tennis academies in the world. And
Justino, what's your last name?
Rodriguez.
Okay.
Like every other Puerto Rican. It's like the Latino Smith. Huh?
Ray's trying to Google that right now.
Hold on a second.
Oh, don't Google me. Do not Google me. No. Justin is going to tell us an embarrassing story. Stop Googling me.
Yeah, I want to see Justino in his fucking tennis shorts.
Oh, God. Was that the biggest mistake in the world to say that?
Yep.
Ray, I'm so upset with you right now.
What college was it? What college?
It's okay. I'll keep it private.
Yeah, me too. Well, Justino, what college?
Well, I was training and teaching full time in Florida, but so I was competing like in professional tournaments. So I wasn't.
How long ago was this? Like when you were younger, or what?
Yeah.
What year?
Yesterday.
Oh man, fuck you. I'm not. All right, no, I'm not gonna say it. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. I'm 37 now. I was in my early 20s. That's all I'll say. But,
oh my God.
Yo, Justin, why?
Do you know? I know math.
Justin, where's the story?
No, he doesn't got no embarrassing stories.
He does. Look at him. He's got one in the chamber right now.
Did you mute his mic? Don't do that.
Oh, he hands down muted his mic.
You don't have to make him look too bad. You can like edit certain parts out, but give us the juice, man. Give us the juice.
No editing out. Raw footage.
All right.
Who made the warm apple
If you
pie?
could think of one, grab one. It better not be embarrassing.
All right.
I don't remember.
I don't know if it's necessarily embarrassing. I thought it was more funny.
Okay.
If
You
anything,
better haunt his dreams tonight.
I will fucking I will murder one of my fish in your name. Go ahead.
That's how we know that it's gonna be good.
all right. So
Oh, whoops.
back in the day, maybe I was probably about like 7 years old or 6 years old.
Oh fuck.
And
I was a teenager. You can't hold any of that shit against me.
Yes, you can.
And
I didn't know what he was going to say. Oh,
and from what I remember, I went down to his room at the old Hampton house, right?
oh, don't fucking say the fucking town name.
All right.
We have there's a couple of people that are creepers hardcore as
All right.
fuck.
All right, it was in New York.
It was in New York
It was
City.
in New York City.
Just so you know, Nas sent me a picture of my of the garage by where I live at like 3 o'clock in the morning the other day. So if you want to talk about people stalking you, he was like,
Google
wake
Street
up,
That
wake up.
doesn't
I just
surprise
wanted to
me.
say hi.
Oh.
I just wanted to say hi. Go ahead. Okay,
Alright.
so you were 13.
All right, so we're in New York City.
Yep.
Go on.
And I went down to his room, and there was a whole ton of people down there. You know, some girls, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And you know, I went back upstairs, and my grandpa, he goes, oh, what's going on down there? And you know, me being honest and stuff, I was like, oh, there's some girls down there, and
Oh,
you know,
fuck, I know what you're talking about.
and
You're an asshole.
Keep going.
yeah. So
Juicy.
long story short, it didn't turn out very well.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean-
the worst
More
part is I
That's a
remember the
cop-out.
situation he's
See,
talking about.
that's all I remember.
So-
V6
so
thing.
here's
he's
the
gonna have to
rest.
go in more
Here's
depth.
the rest of that story. So this crazy bitch, we'll call her Jenny. That's her name. We gotta change it to something else. We'll call her Jasmine. So Jasmine and other girl and another girl came out, and at first it was supposed to be like this real promiscuous situation that I thought was going to turn into some cool shit. I ended up by getting a full-blown berated and a full-blown interrogation of whether or not I was cheating. First of all, I never said that we were girlfriend boyfriend. Secondly, what the fuck is that? It's not a ring on the finger. It's not really cheating. You feel me? Long story short, after I ended up by leaving, I came back and my mirror's broken with lipstick all over it that says cheater, fucking piece of shit, and all sorts. And not even lipstick. It was my fucking scrawling pens, my graph markers, my paint markers. I was angry. Yeah. So I can't believe that you remember that shit. That's not quite as embarrassing. I
Yeah.
thought, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
You all right? You're hired. Keep that on.
Was
Hold
there
on.
some light petting?
From the appearance that you were giving there, Nas, it looked a lot worse. So I think that story needs to be told.
Wait, which one?
Well, he started telling the story, and you were sitting there biting your fucking cord. So that looked interesting. Let's hear
I had
that.
makeup on, Josh. They put makeup on me. Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear the truth, you dick?
It's because we have so much dirt.
I
I mean,
I had literal makeup on. Stop talking shit.
everybody who lives on this planet accumulates so much dirt, and it's only their family that like knows that dirt, and it's just the best thing in the world. He did you a kindness. Justin did a kindness by
Hold on,
allowing
hold
you
on,
to fill that
hold on.
story in.
We have someone who's extremely butthurt right now. It's starting to piss me off.
Avalanche?
Yeah, it's starting to get me fucking angry.
Thank you, Justin, by the way.
You have reached
Yeah,
the
you're welcome.
voicemail.
We just got ignored. I'm gonna have to text this motherfucker. Listen to the
Oh, I
mid-
found some stuff, just I found some stuff.
Yo, I was just about to say, yo, Ray, stop it. You know what's not on there?
Can we see just
My middle name is
short shorts? I want to see
Google
just, you know, some
Films.
short shorts.
The reason why he stopped playing, what I read is the reason why he stopped playing because he was wearing too short of shorts, and they wouldn't let him play anymore. They said it has to be below the
It has to-
cack.
Yeah,
Guys, I did some
It
googling.
has
I
to
couldn't,
cover the head.
guys, I did some googling. I couldn't find Justino in the tennis. Can you please share this in the private chat, Ray?
No, can you stop? Stop.
It won't let me put pictures in the chat.
Okay, send the link.
Click the link.
So no, because all that's up there is like the political activism that I've.
Okay, if we get to 60 likes, I'll post a picture
If
on
we
the
can-
do me a
Patreon.
favor, Ray. Like,
We had better
please.
be at 59.
I will read.
Justino, it's all right. I'm just kidding, bro. It's all right.
This is what stresses me because I am a professor, so it stresses me out that like my students.
I found it. I rated you. It's all right. I gave you 5 stars.
5 stars on
Appreciate it.
Backpage.
Yeah, it's super polarizing. Either my students love me or they hate me. Like I don't have an in between because I don't have any chill. Like, so you got to be, you got to be about it, and you'll learn, right? But if you're not willing to, if you thought you're going to take my class and not try and learn, then
you're on Grindr, bro.
Yeah. Yo,
gotta get those likes up.
My wife knew what she was signing up for. My wife knew it. I told her from jump.
Wait, told her from jump what?
Just your face just fucking dropped.
I was gonna keep an open Grindr account while we were married. That's like Grindr is like, I got Grindr, right? She gets a good husband. It's pretty much the deal we made. Ray, I swear to God, Ray. I swear to God.
I'm just messing with you, bro.
I miss you too.
I want to see it.
I miss you too.
I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with him. That's the only thing I found.
Don't mess with me, bro. Don't mess with my emotions.
I'm sorry. I'll give you a big gigantic hug. I'm just messing with you, man.
But no,
I wish I was joking around, but you gotta see this. Oh,
Nas doesn't post names, thankfully. So that is something that allows me to be on here, because I can't be on here with like my name and shit, because like, students don't care, man. I like actually work where I work is like one of the most student litigious sort of universities. It's like students.
Are you like, they call you Professor Rodriguez?
It's weird. It's weird. Yeah. It's mostly professor. It's very, I'm a different person at work though, because I'm like ridiculous. You know how it is, Andrew. You have to be very professional and like oriented. But every once in a while, that I slip out.
All right, so you slip out of what, the closet? Like, I'm just. How did you get involved in piercings? How did you get involved? What? Some Freudian slip shit. How did you get involved in tennis as a Puerto Rican?
Prince Albert in the can. How did I get involved? Oh no, yeah. So that schoolyard tennis program in the hood that was the housing projects where I grew up had it. And
it was back in 2008, right?
No, in the 90s, son. I don't know how old you are, Ray. I hate you. Yo, super creepy, Ray. Super creepy. You're creeping me out.
Learn this expression, Justino.
All I'm saying is,
Ray, not sharing anything with him.
All I'm saying is, Ray, if my credit is not great, but if my credit gets messed up anymore, I know who I'm coming to look for. Like, if you're gonna steal my identity, you better do something good with it.
Hold on,
that's okay. I'll raise your credit.
I gotta make a correction.
50, so.
I gotta make a correction. Caesar was not butthurt, and I apologize. It just came off that way when he in the chat said.
He seemed angry.
Yeah, he seemed angry to me too. Let's see. He said. Let me see if I just want to make sure I didn't read into it too much. God bless America. How do I find this shit? God,
but in the meantime,
Justino and Tommy in the chat. Thanks.
No problem. Tell us.
He said. So Avalanche said, "Fuck this money amount by Patreon dollars to join the live. I'm out. Peace." To me, that sounds like "fuck you, Nas. Go jump off a cliff." Does it not?
Well, I love Caesar's posts on the Facebook group, but yes, it does sound that way.
And I love Caesar too. He's one of the OGs, and I've 100% not as an OG. He's a friend. He's a genuine friend.
Yeah, we all know Caesar.
All you guys on the panel, all the Patreon pages, as far as I'm concerned, goddamn friends. I would never say that to you, brother. You've given me support and push me. Okay, so yeah, so to me, that's exactly what that sounds like. When you fucking have this symbol, that's never a good sign. Like the peace symbol to me is like deuce the fuck out, suck dick. Also, which I wish I was gay, because if someone was to suck dick, I'm like, hi. You know what I'm saying? No one ever says like deuces, eat a pussy. If that's the case, I'm like, very nice suggestion for you. Thank you.
That's not I love you. Oh wait, and Justin, so did your uncle tell you how much he loves your sweet ride? It's like
he actually did admit. What did you say?
I don't want to talk about it.
What did you say?
No,
you're gonna talk about it.
No, now
you're gonna talk about it.
Wait.
We need to know immediately.
This is what I'm talking about an embarrassing story.
This is the embarrassing story. Now we're getting down to brass tacks.
So
You have
basically,
something good
we
to say about a fucking pearl blue V6
Shut,
Mustang.
Andrew,
I need to know.
Andrew, stop. I didn't say anything
And- oh.
good about. Let's end.
And when you drove up, what was or was not his outfit matching your car? Because I know he wore.
Because if it was, there would have been nothing ever said ever again. Damn it! I want Andrew to Avalanche to answer specifically because I want to apologize.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Right, we're gonna leave him a message.
5,
Oh shit!
Stop.
Shouldn't do that. Okay, so what I was getting at was all I said was I can't believe American cars are so bad. That I can't believe that the V6 can pull out 300 horsepower. Now, if we're being honest, European cars, that was adorable. The European cars were pulling 300 horsepower stock out of a 4-cylinder in the 90s. Okay.
Yes.
American cars are
You're
not
talking about interference motors versus non-interference motors.
I understand, but I'm saying American cars are not good cars. Are they beautiful? Yes. Are they gorgeous? Yes. In the same way that I jerk off to Cardi B's ass and Kim Kardashian's ass and Alexis Texas, Molly Cavalli, Abella Danger, big booty bitches. In reality, do I want to marry one of them hoes? No. Okay. In the same way that the Roadrunner, one of the AMC Avalanche or AMC Javelin is one of the most gorgeous cars ever. Some of the most fastest vehicles on planet Earth from point A to point B. The difference being is that American cars are not good drivers. My truck is a monster truck, right? 38. Punch you in the nuts for making me fuck up on my own live stream. 37-inch Super Swampers are not actually Super Swampers. They're off-brand. They're Falcons. It's all right. 12-inch Skyjacker lift kit. Gorgeous. Would I ever actually trust my vehicle in 4 foot of water? No. Right? I love my truck. At the end of the day, it's still a 350 5.7 with stock 200 horsepower. If you were to give a European with a 5.7 V8, they would easily bring out 400, 500, 600 horsepower, and it would cost the same amount. But the amazing part about your V6 is I never would have believed that it would pull that hard.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it fucking pulled hard. It's also limited at 120 miles an hour.
Yep.
That's like having a 12-inch dick, but telling a woman, but you can only have the first 3.
That's gonna change though.
That's what that's what marriage is, right? Like
If you bring it to Connecticut, I can change your limiter for you.
We've got the software for it, bro. I've got the.
You have HP tuners?
Yes.
You don't have HP tuners.
No. I've got OBD and I've got the CPU reader and all that shit.
Yeah. You can't change.
Oh wait, hold on. We have Avalanche. Yes, I can, dude. You fucking order it for. All right, Avalanche is on here. So what is the issue you're having with joining? Because
Caesar, what's up?
Everyone's saying what's up, Caesar. So what's the issue that you're having right now with joining? Because Andrew's having the same problem.
I don't know. What's up, man? What's up, guys?
What's going on? So what is it that you're having an issue with joining on the Facebook?
The link sending me to Google instead of the Hangouts app.
So the only thing I can think of right off bat.
Go to your mail.
Let me see real quick.
It doesn't work from the Patreon app. You have to do it from your email.
Okay, so what's your email, Avalanche? Matter of fact, just text me your email.
Yeah, or if it goes directly to the website, that's what I have to do. I can't do it from the app. I go to the website.
Yep.
Like on a browser, and I'll go through there. 2 things real quick. I want to show you.
Avalanche, text me your email, or excuse me, let me see if I got it in my Gmail. If I've got your email in the Gmail, which rhymes, I will add you to it. Now, let me just go ahead and say there is a limit. There is absolutely a limit. There's a limit to it.
He's not going to hit. One more person here isn't going to hit that limit.
But
I guess the other question is long.
Avalanche, I'm sending it to you right now in your Gmail account. Okay.
what browser he opens it up in, because it doesn't work in Explorer. It does work in Chrome.
Chrome, yeah.
All right, Avalanche, go check your Gmail, bro.
Real quick,
All right, peace.
two things. One is the best RTA I've ever used in my entire life, right here.
What is it called?
The Dwarf MTL RTA.
Oh, damn it! That thing is too hard to get. That's not fair.
It is like I have to, and I have a GT4 coming in actually, that I got I won it in a waffle for $20.
Fuck you, bro.
Now I know where all this professor money goes.
No, I don't actually spend a lot at all.
How about you start fucking spending on the Patreon page? I will send you some cool stuff like dick pics and everything.
I got you, actually. I was about to show your box, if I can. The billet box I found.
I got a penis, not a box, Justino.
I got it here somewhere, but
hey, Justino.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know when you're teaching your classes, take it down a level, like the volume.
God damn it, Ray! You're such a fucking creeper.
You know what's fucked up is that
you know what?
Justino
I
is
take
in
it
real...
back. Huh? I take back that your haircut looks nice.
Me and Mandy talked about you more than anybody else.
Whoa!
On the way home.
I take offense.
No, because everything we had to say to you, we said to you. You're amazing. You're a good person, but Justino is so loud, and Mandy's like they were worried about you. And then she looked and I looked at her. She's like, "Oh my god, you and Justino are in terms of loudness are the same fucking person. The difference is I swear more, and I'm less. I want to say less literate. What the fuck is the word that I'm looking for? Because Justino will take a point and he'll expand on it and expand on it and expand on it until we're on the outer bounds of something that's not related, but he'll somehow bring it back at the end of the conversation. And I'm like, all I can think of is like, Justino, what the fuck does paint chips in terms of pearlescent coats on a Cadillac have anything to do with vaping? And he brought it back, and I was like, all right, whatever, it works.
Listen, we were having fun. That's what I'll say. We had some fun. The other thing I wanted to show y'all is this little dude, because I clearly am compensating for not packing heat. I got a 14500 little mech that I got in that because I got a dwarf 16. But
when you say the dwarf, are you speaking about your manhood or the mod?
Both. I mean, both are super tiny.
Although I would say dwarfs are pretty thick, bro. Like dwarfs can fuck some people up. You ever see those? And I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. I've seen midget porn. Look.
Hashtag mini-me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, and those motherfuckers got regular sized dicks. When you've got a regular sized dick and your height is 36 inches, your dick is a third of your body. That's pretty fucking impressive. That's even if it's not a third, even if it's like a seventh,
a quarter.
It's a quarter. If it's a quarter, goddamn, bro, that's a quarter of your body. That should be a different species. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Your dick can't satisfy that monkey. Your mouth will.
Right. Even if your penga is 3.5 inches, you can do some satisfying. As Justino got that mouth game on point. Not that I know from experience, by the way.
He does, actually. He does. It got weird. It was nice though.
I got napkins for the occasion.
Yeah, you spent the weekend with him. I'm sure he knows.
Oh yeah. We spent the weekend with Bob Squatch, who literally blotted out the sun.
Bob Squatch's dick print in his boxers made this vapor towel pack look little as shit. I'm just saying, look, I like to be proud. I thought I was packing heat. Turns out this dude's packing the sun. There's a difference between heat and the sun. You feel me? It was scary. I was nervous. Andrew, did you not see that dick print?
I did not. I did not look at Bob's dick.
Oh, how did you not look? I looked out the window and it was sitting there.
Andrew, he combed your beard with it from the living room, and you were in the bedroom.
Bro. Yeah, Melanin says she just showed us a new name for a new television series on A&E called Big Dick Little People. Candace knows.
That shit's funny as hell.
Now listen, if Candace, let me tell you a story. So, and I finished to this video. It's all good.
Yo, anybody who hasn't is lying if they say they have it.
Look, there was this one specific, and look, because I'm a fan of the booty. Like I'm a booty fan. Titties are they're cool as long as they're like there. All right. I guess that makes me a candidate. Like if I was single, I'm not. But if she had breast cancer, they chopped them off. That don't bother me. Booty's where it's at. So look. I watched this one. We'll call it an episode. So watch this one episode on. We won't call it Pornhub. We'll call it the adult habituals. And it was this one lesser than tall female, and this other one semi-tall female. But the other one weighed like 350. Right, not what I'm into. But the lesser than regular height female, dwarf. I don't know what do they like to be called, little people. She was
little person,
bro. Her, and I'm not trying to be stereotypical here, but I don't know why little people booty be so. It's like this cup sideways, like that. Oh, and that's what I did when I watched it. Here's her back. Here's the again. I spilled again, right here.
I think you got 2 Californias sitting on your lap now. Anyway,
I do. So all I'm saying,
people don't got ass, they got titties.
Bro. No, because ass and titties don't correlate usually. 9 times, if you got a big titties, you probably don't. It's usually one or the other.
Ass, but they have big titties.
Yeah, if you got both, sometimes you find both. You find that unicorn, and if you find that unicorn, it's time to like put a fucking ring on it. But I'll tell you the truth: anytime you find a unicorn, it's probably used up. It looks like beef and cheddar instead of just regular old beef.
Beef with wings.
That's a nice way to say it. I'm talking about.
It's been tenderized. It's been tenderized.
Have you ever seen a beef and cheddar sandwich after a couple of days in the fridge?
You'd still eat it.
I've still eaten it at the same time. At the same time, there's got to be a limitation somewhere, right? You got to draw the line. The difference is like I draw the line at mold. Like if there's mold, not about that life.
Just scrape it off.
Yeah.
Yo, so Andrew, how do you like that bridge?
Dude, the EUC coils are awesome.
I've got a bridge to sell you, bro.
No, I used one of the ceramic coils you gave me. I used a Clapton coil, and then a different ceramic coil, and they're really good. I like the EUC.
Game changer though, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what is tattooed on your arm? Your right forearm behind. Are you okay?
I'm good.
It looks like you've been doing coca. It's not like Trump.
You won't let him tell his stories. You gotta let him. You gotta let Justin. Justin, I know you got another one loaded in your chamber.
Do you like to tweet irresponsibly?
Listen, I'm gonna mute these guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. Free vape gear, okay? Free vape shit. You got free pods, free coils, all sorts of shit. Don't fucking tell no stories. No, you can tell all stories you want, just not with me in it. All right, keep going. Andrew, what were you saying?
All right. Well,
don't. All right. Well, nothing.
Wait.
Okay. What?
So, going back to the Mustang, should I get a V8 in the future, or should I twin turbo it and do a crazy build on it?
That's you get a V8 and then do it up, because if you don't, you're gonna blow the engine faster.
Or you should just get a GM and be a real man.
Twin turbo.
Well, okay. So
we have one taker for the V6 of the twin turbo.
Well, because the thing is, like,
the American dream and buy whatever the fuck you want.
I want it to be unique.
Yeah.
So
unique is if you want to call a blown motor unique, that's fine.
But I think it'd be funny if a V8 Mustang pulled up next to me and just being able to just destroy them.
I'm just gonna say, panel, please tell me this. Would you rather have that, or would you rather just have a V8 killer like a Saturn Redline, or like a WRX STI, or would you like a SVT, or a four-door show? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many options. The Ford Mustang should always be a V8, in my opinion. Now, look, you are, because there's people who don't like my bourbon, my dirty bourbon, because it's not a quote unquote truck. At the end of the day, it is. It's a Silverado trim V15 Suburban, and I've got kids. I can't have a fucking regular cab truck anymore. So I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, oh, it's bourbon, not a truck. It's not a truck. You know what I'm saying? And what I do is I stab motherfuckers in the face. So I suggest you get a knife.
Or you can just be like me and get 2 400 horsepower a car and a truck and be done with it.
Literally by Monday, my truck will be able to eat your Super Sport and GTO combined.
No.
Cams?
Not even. No.
Cams?
No.
Cold air intake, and then once they get the custom headers done by Wednesday, it'll be done.
You're fucking high.
Dude, stop. I had the holy shit package.
No.
Yes.
I'll blow your doors off like you're standing still.
Oh, no. Not in speed, you dumb fuck. I'm talking about...
He said you put your wood screws on because you're going to blow your doors off.
Put it this way. He was just talking about having kids. He can't have a regular cab truck anymore. And then he wants to make a monster truck that can blow your car off the street.
But not race. I'm not talking about speed. I'm talking about, I want to eat cars. Like
you literally want to run it over? Okay.
Yes.
If you want to run it over... then I'll just outrun you, and then you can't run it over.
That's what everyone says until they get to the dead end of an alley.
I don't have to run fast. I've got to be faster than you.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Until
you don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the slowest.
Until I got everyone's address on the Patreon page. So I should start requiring everyone, even in the $1 Patreon page, to fucking give the address. And it better not be no 55523 Street or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit. I'm nervous. Look at my face, Justin.
Turn it into a sleeper.
Oh, I thought you were vaping that stupid light up vapo tank. Stupid vapors. Mike Cherokee, you're not talking. PP Cup. I got you. PP Cup. Where did they go?
I vote for just turn it into a sleeper and just blow people off the fucking street, honestly.
The Avalanche is on your side, 100%.
You should just run into crowds like a true Mustang and call it a day.
Oh, I just snotted everywhere. That's why, and the thing is that Justin's 19 years old, getting paid $40 an hour.
What?
And he could, he's a machinist. This motherfucker can afford a goddamn Tesla and doesn't like electric cars.
Dude,
all right,
get a Tesla.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You'll blow the doors off everybody.
So the car that I was supposed to get, I got approved for the loan. It was Nissan 370Z 40th anniversary.
No, it's not America.
Well, yeah,
but neither is a Mustang V6. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It would have been better than V6 Mustang.
America. This is capitalism.
Oh, so I have good news about a 370Z. You can LS2 swap it.
There you go.
My friend did it.
There you go. LS2. Wait,
nice cars. I'll give you that.
No, they're not. I can't fit in them. I can't fit in his Mustang, much less a fucking Nissan.
But he can, and that's why he would be buying it.
Yep.
I was gonna say that's
with Alcantara interior too.
I slowed the Mustang down. I just want to go and just put that out there.
If you want Alcantara interior, just get a CTS-V. Call it a day.
Told you, Cadillac CTS-V, and plus you get the supercharged
Dude, I
version.
saw one of the new ones today. It was white with that flag. You know the flag stripe that they're doing on the new CTS-Vs?
Oh, the new ones. Yeah. Fucking thing is sexy. Have you seen the matte? They call it matte pearl white, which is fucking.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
Dude, matte pearl white with the matte black. Oh my god. I've never wanted a Cadillac in my entire life until I saw that shit. Woo!
It was sitting today, like it was raining today, and I saw it in a parking lot over near Walmart, and it was just sitting there in the rain, matte pearl white, and I just like, blah.
It's one of those cars because I Justin know this, you guys know this. I'm not a car guy. I'm a truck guy. I like trucks. I like shit you can fucking run over things with. Call it compensation. Call it fucking. I'm only 5'10". Call it whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Like I just love the bread and the of a truck so much more than the car. But if I was gonna buy a fast car that's quote unquote practical, the new CTS. Look at my face. Look at my face. In a year from now, you're going to be able to afford one, and I'll be disappointed if you don't specifically purchase the matte white. Oh, dude, stock 22-inch rims. There's not much you got to do to it. It's just
like literally the wheel gap is like not even 2 fingers. The wheel gap.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Have you seen him?
It's perfect.
No.
It's a perfect car.
Matte white CTS-V. Watch this shit. Oh my god.
Does it
Bro.
come up with the racing like
Oh
flag
my
stripe?
god, no, not this one in particular. I'll have to tell that. Oh my god, dude, that thing will walk the floor with your Mustang times 2.
Yeah.
1,000. It's the
You
HPE
could give
1000.
it like 7 cars,
Yes.
and it'll
just
walk you all day.
Walk it. Supercharged. Granted, a turbo is more fun, but when you're talking about a 500 horsepower naturally aspirated engine,
550, and with cams, all you have to
oh
do
my
is cams, and it's 650. Just
Look at
cams.
that's why I'm doing cams to the truck. Look at that, and it's a 2-door. How often do you since the Coupe Deville they haven't done a 2-door Cadillac except for the Cadillac 16? Was that what it's called, Andrew? The 16 valve or 16 was a 16 cylinder. It was a V16 or the concept car that they did because they have a two-door Cadillac.
Oh yeah, the 16. Yeah.
The bitch I worked for, her husband who owned a bank on stilts off of Washington had one. Yeah, the concept car. There was only 4 made. He had one, and it was cool, but it's not that cool. Look at that. What do you think What do you think they charge for the MSRP?
70 to 80.
Oh, bro, and yeah, a year from now, maybe 2, you'll be able to afford that bitch. If you don't purchase that and you get rid of that baby blue fuck stang of a car, that's the vehicle you need.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
I can't believe that the Hellcat is still a thing when the CTSV exists.
That's
what I want to know.
Is a grocery getter for rich folks.
It's a boat. Have you seen the new meme?
No.
And it's like, it's that time of year to re-register your boat. And it's the it's the Challenger with the fucking boat registration on the fender. It's fucking awesome.
That's fucking hilarious.
Sorry.
I sent it via email.
All right. So would you rather get the Countach that's your dream car?
The Countach is like, not in terms of speed, just the way it looks, because I jerked off to it as a kid.
Okay,
and it handles phenomenally.
Not really. With those giant tires and that fucking wing. Keep going.
So if it was the same price, would you rather have the Countach or the Caddy?
If it was the same price?
Same price.
The Cadillac's a better car.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not even a competition. But if I could afford a Countach and a Cadillac, and it was just a collector, I was just something that I wanted.
Yep.
I've actually literally I've thought about the Countach while I was masturbating before, and the Diablo. But the Countach to me is that I grew up with that.
Yep. I had a poster of Countach.
Do I have to say anything else? The same color walls that I have right now. As a 7-year-old child, I had a decal, it looked like not like a poster, but like a decal that stuck on your wall of a Diablo and a Countach. That car is what started.
Oh.
God, I wonder how long it'll go before he realizes it.
Shut up, penis. What do you guys think about the whole controversy with vaping supposedly causing strokes?
You mean seizures?
No, I'm sorry. That's a load of shit.
So the seizure thing is really funny because it was 35 instances, but within those 35 instances, 60% of them had a history of seizures already. So now you're talking down to 20 or 15. And 15 cases in 10 million is not statistically significant enough to even bother mentioning. So it doesn't mean anything. Yes? No? Maybe? Anybody? Bueller?
I don't know. I think it's bullshit because kids were they were not only vaping regular e-liquid, they were vaping using THC oil as a mix, which were causing their blood pressure to rise, which was causing them to feel like they couldn't breathe and like they were going to have a heart attack, hence the feeling of a stroke. But there's no proof of any kids having a stroke because of it.
Right. Yeah, no, it's
So
all a bunch
now,
of bullshit.
yeah, now the FDA is coming after vaping for that shit, and I don't understand why. There is proof they were using the THC oil. They can't blame CBD for that because CBD does not contribute to that whatsoever.
Right. It's actually the opposite. CBD is anti-seizure.
Yeah. So
CBD and THC actually technically both are anti-seizure.
yeah, but these kids were using homemade THC oil, which
right.
is not
Who knows what was in it? Right.
Yeah, the dose level isn't regulated like it would be in a lab, so
right.
therefore they can't hold that against vaping. You can do that homemade with if you got
yeah, you can do anything.
Yeah, you can if you got weed, you know how to do it, you can do it, you could add it to it, but unless you know the math, you don't know how much you're putting
right.
into
How many
it per
milligrams
dose.
per? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't formulate it like you could nicotine doing your math and everything. So
right.
Well,
Nas, did you finally figure out you were muted?
Fuck up.
Yeah, he finally got it. It's to sit there.
So what I was getting at was
when it's not.
Again, what are the biggest?
Anything that here's a lot less. That's what in a cigarette. So if you're getting a seizure from vaping, you should definitely be having seizures from smoking.
Exactly.
So 100%. So what I was getting at was with the Countach and the CTSD and the Pagani and shit was I don't know how far into this I fucking fucked it up. However, all supercars that are ridiculous, all can trace their lineage back to Countach. And then the Lamborghini 1960s. I don't know because it was an ugly piece of shit. Everyone loves it, but I think it's fucking ugly. All 80 cars, even the Countach, when you look at the interior, is like stupid. Let's just be honest, it's stupid. When you compare to like the Pagani Zombie or the Pagani Huayra or the fucking Tricor, all those are fucking beautiful. The Audi R8, beautiful interior. But I would
the Pagani stitching interior is.
I again have masturbated to the Pagani stitching, the diamond plate, leather. Yep. Who the fuck does that? Do you know how much work that takes?
Dude, it's hand done. Hand done.
They probably use Wagyu. What is it called?
Wagyu beef.
Wagyu beef or Kobe beef for the fucking leather. There are several things in this world I would never buy. An Audi R8, a Mazda 3, no offense. A Mustang V6, no offense. I've already had a Hemi ST8 fucking 300. I would never buy one ever again. No offense to myself. I'm just saying there are certain vehicles that will be classics that are new. The brand new Mustang, your body style, the brand new Mustang body style, the 300 body style, the 2006, not the stupid Chrysler 300s that are made now. 2006, 2010 ST8s, they will be classics in the future. Mark my words. Period.
Have you seen the ugly remake?
The V6 body styles are a little less. They're a little more chunky.
Yep.
But they're still pretty sexy. They just look like someone poured water on a watercolor painting, though. They're gorgeous. You're like, oh, that has some good lineage, right? How the fuck did they put 300 horsepower through that, though? Oh, that engine. We topped it out today.
Extra valves.
We topped it out today at 125, and the governor delete's not that difficult. Just costs cash money.
I think the new Supras look ugly, honestly.
Fuck, hold on.
The new Supras are okay.
I mean, the paint.
What do you mean they're okay?
Nice, but the body style isn't true to form.
Yeah, no. I mean, a third gen Supra is just ridiculously good looking.
Why would you say anything different, though?
Well, because I would say something different only because a third gen Supra shell goes for like $50,000, and that's just the shell of a fucking car.
That's not true.
And that's only because Paul Walker fucking had one.
The company could have remade the
Oh, we
body
know the
style.
98s. Is that third gen?
but
Yeah, that's third gen.
Oh, the garbage. I'm talking about the brand new 2019 ones.
No, they're
Oh
not
my
as good
God,
looking as a
they're
98.
so fucking sad. It looks like an Alfa
No,
Romeo, dude.
no.
You don't even
I
know
like
cars. If you don't think that the new Supra, the brand new Supra, looks better than the piece of shit there was no such thing as a good
Dude.
1990s car except for the Ford Taurus show and the SVT and possibly. Nope, that's it. The Integra, maybe.
No, a C5 Corvette. Fuck you.
No,
because that's
Corvettes
how
are
that's
garbage.
on.
You're
all
putting out
Corvettes,
RX-7
all
came out.
Corvettes
God.
are for fucking pike. No, if you
Oh,
like a
get out,
Corvette,
dude.
you literally have no class. Okay, where's your trailer park parked at?
Objective. It's all objective.
It is objective. You're right. It's objective.
Subjective.
No, it's objective, and Corvettes are garbage. Period.
But subjective.
Okay.
If you like it, then you think it's great. If
You said
hate
objective
it,
first.
then you
Do you? All right, Nas. Let me ask you this: do you think an FD RX-7 is good looking?
No.
What?
Let me pull it up. FD
FD RX-7.
No, it's one of the most garbage. It looks like a Miata on steroids.
Get the fuck out of here!
It's a Miata on steroids. Look at this,
All right,
Justin.
whatever.
Look at this. There is a right answer. You better be right. That's garbage.
Justin, do the right thing. Do the right thing.
It's not.
It's jab crap. I'm sorry.
Oh wow!
The only reason
Jack
I'm
is
saying
gorgeous.
No.
Yeah.
What?
the only reason I'm saying the
Okay,
new
but how about
Supras
this?
don't look as nice
Nas,
as the old
live
ones.
by your rule.
I don't know. I mean, I like the more classic, cars.
You told me.
Thank you.
Aventador.
What?
No,
The only
the
reason why I'm
Aventador
saying the new
is, in my
Supras
opinion,
look
an abomination. An abomination.
weird
Excuse me, an
is the
abomination
makes that
to like the Murcielago Superleggera in terms of Lamborghini, right? But
It's
in
a little
comparison,
too hard.
I like
it's a little too.
Revenant.
The
Aventador is a
Aventador
little
is way
too
too
harsh.
harsh comparative to the Lamborghini, the Superleggera, because it's not understated. It's like it's just right because it's like I've got a Lamborghini, but what has it got?
Yep.
Yeah, but the Superleggera.
the Revenant over the
One of the reasons
Superleggera.
the Superleggera was such a great car is because it's a driver's car.
It
There's
is.
no traction control. There's nothing. Anything.
There's nothing.
It's a 6-speed. Nothing.
And it's basically a go-kart with a Lamborghini
Yes.
sticker in the back.
Yes.
That's all it is. Did you even
would
see
take-
that they fucking hollowed out the emblem on the rear? Like the emblem isn't
Yeah.
like it's not even a real emblem. It's they hollowed it out, so it's like on the inside. That's
I
where
don't know.
rust. That's where rust accumulated.
I would take the Revenant over
Which
the
is hilarious if you
Superleggera.
think about it because it's Italians.
The Revenant.
I would
The
take
what?
the Revenant over the Superleggera.
Oh shit! We got 420 out in space. Did
What's
you
up?
finally,
Take the
did you finally
Revenant
join,
over
dog?
the Superleggera.
Yeah, it took a minute, but I got it.
Look at that T-shirt, Justin. Why don't you got T-shirts like that for me? You didn't bring no T-shirts with gold chains pre-existing. The fuck kind of nephew are you, bro? If I'm gonna hire you full time, first I gotta have Josh come over. You're gonna have to take some notes.
All right.
Okay.
No, if I'm gonna come over, you're gonna back pay me. We're gonna start there.
Yes. And then did you bring any T-shirts with testicles on them?
Definitely. Yep.
Got to start
I did.
somewhere.
What are you vaping on? What's
Got
your
the top
what's your real
side
name
of the
again? Well,
My real name, Kyler.
oh fuck, Kyler,
Yeah. Yes,
Kyler.
sir.
You are the Kyler,
Yeah,
not Kyler. You're the Kyler.
that
okay.
Kyler. You know it.
All right. So what are you rocking?
I
Top
got
side
the-
with a Jenna?
Yes, sir.
Top side dual?
Nah, regular. Splattered.
I've never even seen a splatter on the top side.
It was well, I bought it at the NVE, but just use the combo. They go together.
Do we kick it at MVE?
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
That's where I met you at. It was so
Oh, that's
cool,
fucking
dude.
right. Yes. No, 'cause
Yeah.
there's and I can count them. There's 6 people, and I remember this very specifically. But the one that stood out mostly in my brain, he divulged information. This is not Kylie, by the way. He divulged information that he had meth in his hotel room, and he said that he makes more money than Jay, me, and every other reviewer combined on just selling. And that was the point where I got a little upset. And Mandy's like, oh, because Mandy had no fucking idea what to say. And I'm standing there and I'm like, wait, so when you say meth, are you like kidding? Like, oh, I've got really good e-liquid and you call it meth because everyone's addicted to it? He's like, no, I just got meth. And that's the point where I said I was in the wrong industry. A, B, on some Walter White status, I don't want to say his name. On some Walter White says, when he said he had money, he had a side purse, not like a fanny pack. He had like a man, like a merce, like a man satchel. It was all cash. It was all, so he wasn't, I don't know if he was lying about the meth portion, but when he said he had money.
He in the industry?
Look at my face. Look at my face.
Like, we know him?
I don't know him. He was there.
I don't. He doesn't sound familiar.
I was to say I don't know who he was, but he was vaping. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what he was vaping on. He was vaping. Okay. He was dripping. But when he wanted to tell me his story, he was real energetic about it. So there's no reason for me not to believe what he was saying.
So he was trying his own product, is what you're saying?
It sounded like it. But out of the 6 people I met, I apologize, Keller, but he's the one that sticks out.
Hey, that's fine, man.
Yeah, out of the 6 people that like I met, like, and got to sit and talk to, there was you, there was Vaping Canadian,
Ken, politician.
But that's one. Ken, I knew, politician, I knew. Zach was one of them that I met for the first time, who goes by a different name online, who I knew him by, who doesn't want to be mentioned live because he works for an astrophysics department.
Nice.
Which, dude, he was a fucking professor like Justino. The difference is that he didn't play tennis. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy.
We got we did the bear hug at NV. Remember?
Look at my face. I remember. There's if it was I'll just be honest with you. If Bob Squatch didn't bring that moonshine, and if
then you weren't such a little bitch.
Yes.
And Andrew didn't hand me a fucking vape pen, I would have.
Whoa.
I mean,
we all had vape pens.
Yours was the only one filled with meth, bro. I'm just saying it was fucked up.
Filled with meth. All right.
No, but because I'm like I said, I've never done a drug in my life. Weed, alcohol, and that's it. Acetaminophen. Means Tylenol. Pass me that.
APAP.
This is the kind of medication I take right there. Chinese herbs. Yeah, that one. I have a cold, so I take Punao to clear sign up. It literally says $12. Read that. Read the first that word. So you have to have a Cantonese accent.
I don't know.
Okay, now read the bottom part.
No, you gotta do the toe.
Yeah, that's the kind of drugs I take. It's like all natural shit. It's no, look at my eyeball, dude.
You gotta do
lucky number 3. But it fucking works. I think I gotta take 15 at a time, and it costs $45 a bottle. But it's
sounds
not a drug.
A terrible idea.
Agreed. I don't know what's in that capsule. It might be placebo, but that shit works, son.
There you go.
Do you know what that's in that capsule?
I have no idea.
Well, hey, Chinese. I love chili paste. Love mine. Fucking love me some spring roll. Fuck the egg rolls up. That's bullshit. Stop using your phone. It's not high school, son.
Hey, it's a girl. Come on.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
did you send a booty picture?
Get that poo.
Get that poo. Who just said to get that poo? It's poo.
I mean, that's what it's about. So you clickbaited it. So
booty pics, or it didn't happen.
Yeah, I thought that was the whole point
of
the video.
Done. I keep your phone as a teacher, okay? Until I get booty pictures. Until you get it, but I want to see. How old is she?
No, they'll send you the bomb if you try it.
All right. Booty pictures, or it didn't happen, okay? Just saying.
I'll send you the bomb if you can handle it.
Just saying. Justin. God damn, you're never gonna live that down. I hope. Do we have Tim in here? Oh
yes.
my
we
God.
have Tim and Justino.
Listen, guys, I want to introduce you guys to someone I've introduced you to before, but he's worth introducing twice. Tim is one of the 6. Okay. Excuse me. Tim is probably one of the dopest people I've ever met. This dude is good to his family. He doesn't want to work where he works, but his family's involved, so he works there. He's a classically trained French fancy bitch chef. You feel me? French as fuck. Excusez-moi, mouchard, je parle français. And I want to give a shout out to him, Chef Dave Vapor on motherfucking YouTube. and Fat Chef on Facebook. That is his group, believe it or not. Is a giant fucking group. I've been watching it. There's a lot of foodies, and they make me uncomfortable. Tim, introduce yourself, bro.
What's going on? I'm actually just got off my shift, and I'm just sitting in my car.
Can I ask how you feel? Because I know you do go through. Is it okay if I talk about some of this stuff or no?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
So Tim is a vet, and he does go through a hard time once in a while. Justin's dad was a vet. My brother's a vet. I talk to him on a daily basis. Me and Tim talk where our schedules don't mesh very well because he gets off late as fuck. I go to sleep early because I'm an old ass man. But he's a genuinely a really good fucking person, and I've never wanted anybody to cook for me more than this dude. And I would pay cash money. You work in an Italian restaurant, correct?
Yep.
So
is he near you?
No, he's by you.
Oh, okay.
Tim, where do you live?
I live in Missouri.
Oh, never mind. He's by me. That was my mistake. I don't know why I thought he was on the East Coast. It's not. Missouri. What part of Missouri?
Union, about 45 minutes out of St. Louis.
Okay, like by St. Charles type shit?
No. Well, I mean, kind of, but it's like south of St. Charles. I'm like more towards like Sullivan and like.
Oh, okay, I know. You're down by. Are you south of the Ozarks area?
No, that's well, kind of. It's down like.
You said no, and then kind of every fucking thing I've said.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's down the same highway as like you'd head towards the Ozarks,
Right.
So what you're saying is you deal drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
For the cartel specifically?
Yeah.
So Caesar, when you guys send him money, where in particular does Tim live?
Near the border on Laredo.
I'm
gonna find it.
It's
Well,
pretty difficult. That shit wraps around the planet.
Near Laredo,
Listen,
Texas, but I don't know where he lives.
For Bob Squatch being some white dude with a big beard, generally speaking, you don't expect that shit. When you see a dick print like that, it's like, God, he took every white dude's penis and put it into one. And you could run marathons for days and not get to the end of where it sprints. You feel me? Tim, so back to what we're getting at. Two things I want to ask you. I'm just being real about this. What is your favorite food to cook? Like favorite genre, favorite culture, favorite, Spanish, Mexican, Italian, French. Don't say French because they're a bunch of fucking tennis playing Justinos and shit.
Pussy.
Honestly, I would have to say, my favorite, would have to be like authentic, Isan Thai. And,
Oh my God.
Authentic Sicilian.
If I was gonna be gay, Tim would be my bear. You feel me? What are you vaping at right now? Titan and what?
Titan and
Gene
vaping on Titan PWM and then Titan are the same setup as usual.
Is that the Titan?
Like every day.
I
love the Titan, man.
No, the Titan RDA or RTA.
Yeah.
No shit. How do you like that RTA?
I mean, it's great. I mean, I've dropped this thing so many times, and it hasn't broken ever.
What's hilarious is I had that mod and I sent it out to fucking Iowa. It's literally a 3-hour drive to this dude's house I sent it to, and it broke. The interior's shattered in a bubble bag. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And Shannon has done nothing but support the channel for a long time. I felt so fucking. Do you know what it's like receiving a broken mod? It sucks.
No.
I wouldn't know what it's like to receive a mod from Mouse.
This silence.
If he sends you a mod, man, it would have to travel all the way down to Wiener to get to you. So it's on the way. Eventually, you'll get it.
I was gonna say if it has to go around Bob Squatch's ball sack, it's gonna be a while.
Take some time.
It'll be a while, man.
It'll be a little bit.
Taking the Pony Express too, so that's even longer.
Nos, was that Andrews that you gave?
No, that was it was Shannon. I sent Shannon the Titan, and it came shattered. Like the internals were shattered.
Andrew, did you give him a mod?
No, I didn't give him anything, and he hasn't sent me shit.
So we're even. That's the way I see it. You could be like Grim Green and fucking. You could send him your beautiful letter with this beautiful box, all this shit. He's like,
fair.
oh, garbage.
That's fair.
It's garbage.
No,
I
who's
would,
fair.
Hold on, Dr. Bob just said hashtag free Justino. So Justino, you are free. Go ahead. Back to what Justino was saying about tennis.
Nas, was this? Whose was this?
That's Andrew Hobener. He's trying to get in the chat. So Andrew, if you're watching, that is Josh has. Take care of with the LEDs, Josh. Is that with the LED? Yes, that's Andrew's. And he hasn't seen that one run in 2 years. So Andrew, be excited. Please be excited. Josh is good at what he does. So
I posted a throwback of a device that was rather, pretty hard to find nowadays, I think. And I offered like a
don't
kind
say
of like
Bob's
an
penis.
incentive
It's easy to find.
on my Instagram, and nobody's guessed what it is.
Can you shout out your Instagram real quick? What is it?
It's Chef to Vapor.
Chef de Vapor. Wait, hold on, Justin. We never muted you, bro. You literally muted yourself. We never muted you.
You muted me. I've been muted. I couldn't get on.
No,
yeah, no, you can just unmute yourself.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself.
I didn't wanna like do that because I wasn't sure. I felt really bad.
No, bro.
As soon as he mutes me, I just unmute myself. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to disrespect
Ray does it all the
but I love my Ninja Militia for getting that hashtag free Justino going. I love y'all in the chat. Thank you very much.
Holy shit, Tim! What is this mod? I know that mod.
What does it look like?
Oh fuck! I know that screen of the chip. Bro, those are your hands.
I'll give you a hint. It's a collaboration, and it's a
If your hands are
don't
anything,
like too much.
if your dick is anything like your hand, look at these fucking hands.
Collaboration.
It's a meaty ass fucking bro. Is your dick look like that? Like a fucking Cheeto on steroids? Your thumb's got a 6-pack, bro. Holy
Dude,
shit!
I told you, man. Like, let me find something to freaking like tell you what it's like, man. I mean, I'm telling you, dude. It's more like. Here we go. This will be.
Oh, here we go. Here's a tape measure. Let's measure my dick and my thumb.
Oh no, that's not it.
A ruler will work.
No, I don't have one of those in my
Judging
car.
by his fingers, he's gonna need several rulers.
No. Perfect.
He said, perfect. I got a meter stick. Is it anything like this double barrel? Or, stacked, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right here.
Let's see. Are you saying in comparison? That's the Eiffel Tower, and your dick's way bigger?
No, this is a pen cap.
Well, that's depressing. I don't want to talk about that. Out in space, let's talk about your wiener, bro. So, about that T-shirt stats, where'd you get it?
I don't even know. To be
I'm
honest
a
with you,
do you got a code too? We got
wife probably ended up buying it for me. To be honest,
that's cute as fuck, bro. I need something like that.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Guys, oh my god, I was gonna say we have to get off here at 11. What time is it right now?
11:18.
All right, we're fucking gross. Let me see all these kissy faces. Justino says thank you for getting Justino, you, like I said, you muted yourself and you can unmute yourself. So I want to get back to Justino in his tennis playing days.
But before we do that, I have formally issued a challenge to Nas.
Okay.
For a on-air competition, which will take the form of the dozens, where we will go back and forth, insulting one another, our lineages, right, our ancestors, and one another's physical appearance, personalities, character defects, etc. Right, and then the first one to quit or cry. We'll
So
have to do something embarrassing on air.
essentially a roast.
Yes.
Does Nas get
I'd pay to see that.
Because I feel like I've done enough research into. I've done all the. I did all the what do they call them? I did a credit check on him. I did a DNA test. I did because I got some of his spit from MBE. I did a deep dive into all his records. He blew into a napkin and tissue at MBE. I took the tissue. So I know his mucus production. I got everything. I got everything on lockdown.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no because I haven't prepared for any of this.
Guys, my phone is about to die. I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys
Hi,
later.
Andrew.
See you.
Good night, guys.
Love you, Andrew. Mwah.
Yep. Mwah.
This one's
Good
at
night.
master level.
Bye.
Good night, dude.
I wish Jay would join. Jay, are you you're supposed to read the chat, just I can't see the chat. Ask Jay if he's okay.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to get a word in edgewise when you're sitting next to Nas? Just saying. Oh, sure. And now E-Rock's here. Hello, E-Rock.
Is E-Rock in the chat or is he in the live?
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh, Jordan. Is that there? I can't see. Jordan DeRoy. No, love you, Jordan. I can't see. Okay, there we go. There we go. I need glasses. Jay, how you doing? Oh, he says I'm doing okay. Just was super. Oh shit. If someone says some shit wrong about the whole situation, we can end that stuff real quick.
We did. No, the mods took care of it. They handled it. They handled it right away.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. No, so to make a long story short, and I want to touch on this. Anyone that's unaware, I can't imagine anyone outside the vape community isn't aware. Jay's daughter passed, and then our hearts are with him. God damn! At 17, I can't even begin to imagine as a young father myself, as my kids being the age that they're 6 and 8, super young. I can't imagine. I literally cannot imagine. My heart goes out to you, bro. Any money that I did have, I donated, and anything I couldn't, I fucking put the link up on the videos. Goddamn, I don't want to ever say I know what it feels like because I don't. It's that simple. No secret, it was suicide, and that's tragic as fuck. His father, my brother, same exact situation, except for age difference. You know what I mean? So our hearts go out to you, bro. Like it's a tragic fucking thing. And anyone wondering, it's the review I posted yesterday. The GoFundMe is in there. I'm not 100% sure if it's still active because if it reached its goal, I can't imagine it not. But yeah, anything helps. Hitting him up, same thing. Tim, is it okay if I bring up what you had brought up to me last night?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so just to give Jay an idea of the support in the community, he's not a.
About it too. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I want to let everybody know to let everyone know what kind of person you are. So you're not a graphic designer. That's not your profession. That's not your job. That's not even your hobby. So he had designed a profile picture, essentially, for everybody to change their profile picture to have something to do with Ariana, Jay's daughter, and for Jay to notice. Now, my response was simply, I don't know if Jay's even gonna notice. I couldn't imagine being a father and actually taking the time to look at people's profile pictures. But yeah, that's the kind of people that are here to support everybody in this industry, Jay and otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So huge shout out to you, Tim, and people like you. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge deal to me. That's a huge deal to us. That's huge to everybody.
Yeah, it was a beautiful picture, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, and exactly what Jay said. He hasn't looked at Facebook at all.
Yeah.
God, and I don't blame him. You know what I mean?
I don't blame him either.
It's better for him to stay off social media.
Anybody. Like when your dad had passed, I can't imagine you were doing the same. I couldn't think, couldn't post, I didn't want anything to do with it. It was just a matter of I watched a lot of like Food Network and DIY channel, you know what I'm saying, and a bunch of comedy. That's it. And then like I started cracking jokes. That was about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome of Bree. That's amazing of Bree. Excuse me. Jay, I need to ask though, bro. We got to stop you buying Audis and bullshit. We got to get you in America, right? Trucks, lifted trucks for men, lifted trucks. Maybe a Mustang, maybe a Camaro if you wanted, like, I don't know, chopper penis stuff. But either way, none of that Audi shit, none of that Honda shit, none of that fucking foreign stuff. We're in lifted trucks and mud trucks. We got 38-inch Super Swampers, dual exhaust, talking Flowmaster, 350 Chevys. Jason, get the fuck out of here. Merca.
He needs a lifted Hummer.
Lifted Hummer.
He don't need no big lifted truck with mud flaps on it. He's on the East Coast. What do you need that for? He doesn't need one of these.
He needs
Merca cars. He don't need one of those. No, Audi's a dope.
Nah, son. Audi is for traders. They're like they may as well have like a white flag on it. Hey, New Jersey has the Pine Barrens. You guys have some of the best mud bogs in the states. Period. Like the Pine Barrens, the fucking not Avalanche. I think about every time I think about Caesar, it's Avalanche. Oh my God, do we have Iraq? Iraq knows. The Appalachia, the Appalachia. Appalachian Mountains.
There you go.
Appalachian. You all have some of the best mud bogs in the not Minnesota, good, but it's good for the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mud bogs on there.
You gotta have the dudes like in California.
You saw what Jay wrote? He wrote the only time he sees mud is when he stands by a lake.
Hey, the difference is I can drive through that bitch. I got skyjackers. I'm whoa here. Do it. That's what it is. Brap. We have Braps.
Braps.
You don't know what Brap is? I have it tattooed on my fucking body. You know what a Brap is? I wish.
Hell yeah. Motorcycles.
2-stroke, son.
I also don't know what that thing is you said to me the last time. That pop culture reference. Well, can you explain that to me?
So pop is what you would call incorrectly as soda, right? My brother-in-law Sean had showed me a trick a couple of years ago when he was helping install the floors in the studio that I will take to the fucking grave. I had no idea that regular oxygen in the air fucks the fizz up in the soda. I say soda for you, by the way, just so you know what I'm talking about.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So what he did was he just squeezed the bottle so all the air came out of the pop, and he shut the cap, and it kept the fizz for fucking all day in a Pepsi. Blew my fucking ever-loving mind. In the same way. The carbonation state. It doesn't help my argument for Chevy, does it? I got let's see. Jay says I got a cherry tree planted next to her. Oh, that's amazing, bro. That's fucking phenomenal.
So what did I miss? What did I miss?
You missed dick decks. Dick decks on gay cruises.
Oh no! So you saw the picture of me in that?
Are you serious? I thought you
no picture. You didn't know?
Did you know there was something as gay cruises? Who's got shit in the background? Is that E-Rock?
Fucking E-Rock hanging out in his garage.
E-Rock in the goddamn garage. Be a man. Get a Chevy, buy a shop. Don't get a garage.
Get a Metro card.
Yeah,
a Metro card. I got the most expensive whip on the street right now. I got that Metro card, yo.
$5 for long.
Yo, how much are trains? Trains are millions of dollars, yo. I don't want to hear it.
Jay thinks he's cool with his R8. Fucking Justino's got that brand new Chinese electric train and shit. He said, my shit doesn't run on diesel or fuel. It runs on hopes and dreams, son.
Yo, when 11 p.m. on a Saturday night or 3 a.m. on a Saturday night, it is hopes and dreams because you better bring a pillow. You ain't getting the train.
Seriously?
You better bring a yeah.
Is it
like
full?
Late night? They have unannounced track changes and track work. Like you're just gonna be there for hours and hours and hours. But it's better than other cities where the train stop. When I was in Paris, train stops working at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. on the weekends, and it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. You ain't getting a cab, and so rich people, poor people, sleep outside the train station on the weekends.
That's fucking beautiful. That's beautiful. That's like kind of like how like Audi drivers when they get hit by Chevys, they're forced to sit on the same side of the road, right? And like
foul.
I would rather see people do that for a train or a cab ride or an Uber than for a video game or a pair of Jordans, honestly.
Oh, agreed,
People do
100%, 100%. Except for when Surly comes out with their once a year ale, because that people pay $200 a bottle for it. So I wouldn't.
Have you tried the Deftones L?
No, because it's made by Deftones, or is it like sponsored by
Yeah,
them?
Deftones, the band made a craft
Oh,
beer.
word?
It's made by a company called Angry Beaver.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I know Angry Beaver Brewing.
Yeah,
Let me address something that Jay just said. What did I tell you today about your car? And about Lamborghini? And about Audi?
That was really nice and you love it.
Okay, but what did I say? That's not what I said. But that
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That Volkswagen owns everything. Audi owns Lamborghini, and Lamborghini Motors, the V10s are all Audi. They're R8 engines. That's all they are. You look at even Ferrari, who's independently owned, but still uses components of the interior from Volkswagen. They even use the same engineers. And Ferrari will tell you all day long, we're an independent Italian company. Right, you're an independent company the same way that, I don't know, Cooper was to Sigelli or Smock. You know what I'm saying? It's independent, sort of. Just like the Ford Mustang has a shit ton of Australian parts on the internals. They're all fucking each other, right? It's a big orgy that I'm not invited to. That's why I'm salty. Okay. If I was invited, I wouldn't be so salty.
So you're just jealous?
Not jealous. Not jealous. It's beyond that. I'm upset.
I thought you said that's the next car. You're gonna get an Audi, right? That's the next you get.
No, Jay, that's exactly what I said. Yeah, Ferrari, like all these high-end cars are really Volkswagens. I'll give you a good example. Back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, when Ford owned Range Rover, Land Rover, people would talk shit about it being a Ford. In reality, Volkswagen at that time had their gloves instead of Ford. Just like look at Chrysler, it's actually a Fiat. Who owns Fiat?
That's basically
same thing.
And what they do that because you have the concentration of all these manufacturers, so that they're like, oh, they'll generate a trend with one brand, right? And then when that one goes out, they're still going to profit because the other brand.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? The
Yes,
other brand is one that's owned by the same manufacturer, and so you're going to get a different shell, but they're still going to make the money from you.
Let me give an example. High-on mods, and this is not. I don't want to insert myself into the drama. I'm just the research that I've done. Aside from Jay, so Jay's over here. I don't want none of his drama. I'm just saying the facts. Okay, facts. From what I've been told by separate Chinese manufacturers, High-on makes their devices in the United States. However, as far as I understand, allegedly, from what I'm told, there are companies like that who profit on clones. So you have an original. You have Justin, who will sell his design or license his design to a separate company who makes a clone under a different name.
Yep.
Now, Justin also makes a percentage of that and makes some money from the original. Now, when it comes to High-on, I'm not saying High-on in particular. Going just backpedal. I'm saying there are companies who are high-end companies who then profit off of clones. Not all of them. I'm just saying that's what happens. I'll give you a good example of someone who's done that in the past. Who's driving?
Me. I'll mute myself. Sorry.
I love you so much. No, don't be sorry, Tim. I'm going to turn you down, though. Don't be offended, okay? Bam. What were we talking about? I'm sorry.
You were talking about clones, about how
you have a high-end company who will sell or license their design to a Chinese company who will clone their shit, and then they actually make a small percentage, but a percentage nonetheless, from that Chinese company, and make the money full profit from their actual original devices. And
they'll do it confidentially, which allows them to have plausible deniability. You know?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, they signed. I'm not going to name names, but I'm just going to say that there were a number of 2017. There was a really good dual coil RTA that did that, but it rhymes with what I can't even. I'm not going to even say it. I ain't going to put there.
It. Like
rhymes with Fanta.
There you go. So
you know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone knows what you mean. So that's a good example, but that it's in so I want to just go ahead and put the allegedly in front of that. I don't know if that's the case.
Right, allegedly. I don't. Yeah.
For example, however, I've from what I've been told in terms of research after the fact, it is what it is, and at the end of the day, it's capitalism. But to me, it's where they don't tell you the case. I would have more respect if you said, hey, well, this is the original. If you want the original, you can afford it. Boom. If you don't, here's a clone. We still make a percentage. You're still supporting America. Boom. I have way more respect for that. Go ahead.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm just gonna
T-Rock!
back to the what's going on? Back to a serious note real quick. I don't know if he saw it in chat, but Jay, from one father who's lost a child
to
suicide to another, my heart goes out to you. And unfortunately, it's not a club that's people want to belong to, but you're not alone.
Yeah. E-Rock, same situation with his son. E-Rock, thank you for that, bro. By the way, like, I genuinely mean that because I can't. Goddamn, I can't imagine my mom's position. So on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? That is a fucking sad, and it's tragic, and I don't know how you guys have dealt with it personally. You know what I mean? Can I ask?
Honestly, it took me a good year and the right support group to finally realize that I had to look at it as it really is. Best way I can define it, it's a mental illness that met a fatal end.
Yep. Would you say, like, in the same way someone who's, like, say, is terminally ill with a physical ailment and then decides
Exactly. It just unfortunately met a fatal end.
Yeah, that's Jay, are you looking at any groups? If you don't mind me asking. What are you vaping on, by the way?
It's your
the vape Tio.
Yep.
Solid. Love you, Jordan. Have a good night, bro. God bless. Support groups, Jay, like physical. I don't mean like on the internet. I mean like going to a physical support group. E-Rock, you said that helped you a lot, right? Yeah,
yeah. It's and you know what's amazing is as I was going through that pain, what wound up shocking the hell out of me was finding out how many people just at where I work. There's like 5 people I never knew that have gone through the same thing.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's sadly more common nowadays than it's ever been.
It's weird, Jay. I'm in the same scenario, same situation. I have a hard time talking about feelings. I have a real hard time talking about anything of emotional value, anything that's emotional on the inside. But I can't imagine you have I can't imagine you're any different.
No,
similar.
Same.
Yeah, same similar. Yeah. So E-Rock, that's a big blessing, especially with the fact that I'm sure that took a while for you to open up. Yeah, in the groups.
Well, I never went to actually any groups. It was more just individuals that were
okay.
members of support groups that helped me through. And you go through all different kind of phases. I mean, I literally went through a phase where I was like, if I hear one more, I'm sorry, I'm just going to puke. You hear people say all the time, I'm sorry, and you're like, yeah. The best way I can put it in I think I put it in his video. I just said, I had no words. There are no words, man. There's no way to explain it. You can't express it. I don't care if you talk about manly feelings. It's hard it's impossible to express. It's just unnatural. It's the best way I can put it. It's unnatural.
It is. It's a shitty feeling. And that's when I say it's a shitty feeling. That's a sad way to kind of brush over it, but that's the truth. It's God. Do you have any words to talk about it, Justin? That was your dad. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. It's like going back to when people say, "I'm sorry." It's just like, you just stand there and you just like, think of something to say, but like you can't. You just like sit there in silence. At least I do.
I think it feels like a slap in the face, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
because they can say, they can say they're sorry as much as they want, but it's not gonna help the healing, and it's not gonna decrease the pain that you feel.
Well, the problem with and I was similar in Jay's case where I had no note, no nothing. So unfortunately, yes, on one hand, I look at it as a blessing. I know my son's not in pain anymore. He fought many demons But on the other hand, there's just questions you'll just never get answers to that unfortunately, no matter how much you try and push them, they haunt you. And it's just something all you can do. The best you can do is just to push day by day and just remember the good things, man. That's all you can do is remember the good things. The good times. Remember the good times.
That's terrible. That's amazing at the same time. That's terrible. That's phenomenal at the same time. It's a matter of, for me anyway, of distraction and finding what distracts you, and then eventually, because at the end of the night, I'm saying you think about it, and that's something that it's hard to do by yourself, especially. And I want to let you know, like, dude, I'm always here for you. You know, the old man's always here for you. Yep. Our family's always here for you. You are our family. Period. Whether you want to be or not. You know what I'm saying? So Jay, same thing goes to you. E-Rock, same thing goes to you. You know, time heals all wounds, but that gash is still there. That scar is still there. Sometimes you gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Period. Kind of a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this, guys, just so you guys are aware, real quick. Hold on. E-Rock, come up. I want you to talk. I want to screenshot this quick. Say something. Anything.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
There we go. I want to put that as the fucking thumbnail. All right. Just speaking on this whole situation. So, E-Rock, if you don't mind me asking, how long ago was it with your son?
October 1st, 2016.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, I didn't realize it was that recently.
And I have no problem talking about it because, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, you can dance around it, you can try and avoid it, but it's not going to change what it was. He took his own with a gun. And the only really majorly unfortunate thing was on the exact day in 2017, of course, you know what happened in Vegas.
Yep.
And lost a friend to that. So it just took a while to
that's crazy. We did too up here, even in Minnesota. Like we did too.
Yeah.
We did too. There was a couple. It was a goddamn dude. It was I think it was the wife that ended up passing. It was a friend of a friend sort of situation, and they were like, yeah, they in Vegas. I didn't realize how many people were fucking there. It was a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's sad.
No, I've learned to, you know, I have no problem answering questions. It's taken my wife a lot longer. There's still a lot of questions that she still fights every day, and I'm sure he fights over his dad. And you have to forgive me, man. I don't even know the name of the gentleman sitting next to you.
Oh, Justin.
Justin, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you're left with questions, and you'll never get worrying about or trying to figure out the answers to those questions just causes more pain. So you just learn to let those questions go, and I just accept the fact that my son's no longer in pain.
Mm-hmm.
We were pretty sure he was bipolar. He wound up, as he got older, when we could no longer help him, he got drug issues, and it just went from there. The sad part was he was fine and clean for a good 8 months, really getting his head together. He was getting his life together, and then one night he drank too much, and that was it.
That's the sad end to a lot of them. What you just said, and it's the part about the drinking specifically. A lot of times has to do with, from what I've read, people I've talked to, is that they already had it planned, and the drinking was basically the numbing agent to allow them to get what they wanted to do in the first place done.
Well, in his situation, I don't think it's what he had planned, but he'd been straight for 8 months. And when you go from being straight for 8 months to suddenly drinking too much one night, you can't handle it like you thought you used to be able to. And but anyway, no, I didn't mean to bring it back down to a negative.
No, man, this is good to talk about. This is something, especially on the public side. Like, this is good to talk about. There's so many people who watch these that don't ever say anything. They're never in the chat. They're just, you know, kind of bystanders in the whole subject, just whether it be vaping or not. Mm-hmm. But the suicide thing, like, I didn't realize how many people it affected. You know what I mean? Until now, I've had friends in the past attempt it or full blown eventually do it.
No, those who are true suicidal as they'll say, even in support groups. Those who are true suicidal, those are successful. The ones that do it where someone's going to be home within a time frame to catch them and save their life, that's a cry for help.
Right. Well, this one wasn't. They were. Someone came home unexpectedly and found them unconscious, and they called the ambulance. And their liver level was at they had a 70% chance of dying, and they were in a coma. They ended up by taking 130 Tylenol, like 40 or 50 Ambien. So like they were dead serious about it.
Oh no, my whole point was though is if someone really wants to commit it, it's going to happen.
Oh right. Like if they're continuously depressed like that, but they ended up by afterwards they were. It's sad. I'll just say it. They were incapacitated. So like for 6-7 months they were not. They were like a human vegetable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then eventually, by God, by miracle, by whatever you want to call it, eventually came out of it for the most part. And they eventually got the help inpatient. They were, of course, they had to be inpatient, but they were inpatient for a long time, 18 months, almost 2 years. And they eventually were okay. But now I guess I still talk to him, and he's like, if he were to have a couple of beers, he could die, because his liver functionality is like nothing. Like
sometimes there's blessings. Like, for instance, even in my son's case, the blessing was we had actually a good couple years prior to that, had adopted our two granddaughters, his two daughters, and so luckily they weren't there to experience or go through that.
Yeah.
So
100%. That's amazing that you even bring that up.
Yeah.
Dano, yes, this is live now. Let's see. My boy shot himself in the head, but he didn't die. He was paralyzed for life. He's doing okay now, but still fights the demons. God damn, Zach, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. God bless it. That's insane. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Well, I'm sorry and happy to hear that at the same time, though. If he survived, that's awesome. That's awesome. And big shout out to Sean. That's my brother-in-law right there. That was Nate's brother too. Just as much as I am, just as much as he's your son, or you're his or you were his son. And guys, real quick, it's 11:47. I do want to let the live stream go in about 3 minutes. I'm tired as fuck. I'm sick. He's sick. I'm trying to fucking get some. Not that I'm telling you what. If you want to stay live, you're more than welcome to. I'm ready to pass the fuck out.
I am too.
I'm tired and I want some Doritos. To be honest with you, I want some roughage. Let's see. Who said young P. Basardo? I'm sorry for your tragic loss. Young P. Basardo. Who's young P. Basardo? Both my attempts were with pills. For some reason, my wife at the time woke up and couldn't wake me. Called the ambulance. Damn, Vape Boy, if you ever need someone to talk to, man, hit us up, hit any one of us up. You're more than welcome to. God bless it. That's fucking terrible. Oh, E-Rock, young people started. Oh, that's right. We talked about that shit. That's fucking hilarious. That's right. E-Rock does look like young people started. That's fucking hilarious. They found mushrooms can change. Oh, I saw that shit. Matthew, I watched that same study, bro. First I heard on Rogan, then eventually looked it up myself. That's amazing. Yes, we bet this. He does look like young P. Basardo, which is hilarious because he has no hair, but he still looks younger than P. Basardo. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, guys. It is it's 11:48. I'm ready to pass the fuck out. I want to thank the panel, each and every one of you guys out in space, Avalanche, E-Rock, Justino, all the ones who aren't here, Tim, Ray, Josh, everybody. If I forgot you guys, I'm sorry. Anyone who's in the panel, I'm sorry. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys so much for joining. It's okay. Now, with that being said, I want to tell you that I appreciate you for vaping with Thesis. It's your boy Thesis. I'm out.
Get feeling better, brother.
Thank you, bud.
Nice meeting you.